All right, so everybody's here. Let's go ahead and sort of last time you guys finished
Wait,
up the.
sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm still new to this Excel thing and I'm not sure it totally works on the Mac.
Hmm.
I entered that I'm now level 2 and I entered my XP. Is there anything I should be looking for or filling in?
You got to you got to roll hit points and put them on the XP tab.
Okay.
Points.
How do I roll
skill points.
how do I know how many hit points or what to roll?
You're a D6. Roll D6 and put that in there.
All right. Well,
there's a hit point column on the XP page.
yeah, I see that, and I didn't know where that was derived from. All right, so I've got a bag of dice sent to me by our illustrious DM.
What you do is you start rolling the dice, and before the die roll, you can stop hearing the dice rolling. You say what it is. That way, Les knows you're being honest.
Oh, got it. Well, it's 6, but no, I mean that's what it says on the table. So I don't think rolling the dice would be beneficial. It could only.
It's these kind of antics that cause me to not have a D team. I'm telling you that right now.
No, seriously, it was already 6. And that seems low to me for a level
for a D6.
Well, yeah. I mean, shouldn't I get 2 D6s?
I got an 11 on a D10, so I'm not going to judge.
Well, see, I want that guy.
Also, another vote against D team, Mike. No, I mean, so your hit dice. So as you're a sorcerer, right?
Yeah. So
okay, so sorcerers are magic users, and they generally don't have a ton of hit points. Certainly not the kind of level of hit points that like a warrior or a barbarian would have. Yeah. So yeah, D6 is if that's what you roll, that's what you roll. Now you will add your con bonus to that, and it probably with the Excel sheet, it probably puts it in automatically. So you roll the D6, it flows right in.
You just put the number you rolled in, and it figures everything else out.
Okay.
Then you got to figure out. So as a sorcerer, you would get some more spells.
I'm not sure. I go into the spell planner and I don't see anything flashing going enter.
I think it gives you one more spell.
So let's just go ahead and have a look, shall we?
One more time per day, and maybe one more you can cast.
Okay.
Sorcerer.
It's a list at the top.
The worst.
There's a list on the top of that spell planner that has how many you can cast every day.
The spell planner.
Okay, so second level, you get a +1 bonus on your base attack bonus. You get another +1 on your will save, and you go from 3 first level spells to 4 first level spells per day.
Okay.
So now you can use 4 spells instead of 3 spells.
Plus your charisma bonus, which gives you another one.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, that's just your raw numbers.
Okay. I'm still not sure I understand where to find all this stuff, but okay. We'll see. It auto populates, right?
Yeah. If you're not sure, sometime after this week, email me what you got, or we can chat and I can make sure you got everything set up.
Okay, thank you.
So I did want to talk to you guys with the past to second level. Now, second level usually isn't all that dramatic, but
no, it's very dramatic. Effectively just doubled.
Hit points doubled. So I did want to ask you guys individually, if there was anything interesting that you guys acquired, or any sort of twists and turns in your character that took place. So, Mike, why don't you, while Andrew's working on his latest spell, why don't you tell us what happened with Arendar?
I know it's a shock, but I did went up to level 2 in fighter just because it's kind of my thing.
Okay.
I got I actually got a feat, and I took one that makes me able to hit more often with my falcata.
So really, what feat is that?
Weapon focus.
Weapon focus. So it doesn't work that you get more attacks. It just is better attacks.
No, I get +1 to hit.
+1 to hit. Right.
So I hit more often.
Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you meant you hit more often, like twice in a round or something like that.
Right.
Gotcha.
And then I archetyped out my bravery thing, so it actually gives me another +1 to AC. So my AC went up by 1.
Very cool. All right, so a little tougher, a little meaner. That sounds good. What about you, Chuck? I mean, Wraith as Arendar's brother. Which direction did you go in at second level?
Oh, the party now has a real rogue. So
Excellent.
trap finding, backstab damage, rogue.
Nice. Okay, so another level of rogue. Did you get any rogue talent? Did you get rogue talents at second level?
Well, I mean, I get disable device, and
Okay.
all of the skills for a rogue become class skills. So some of the skills that I only added 1 extra point in. They still went up by 5 or more because now they're or 3
Now they're
at least because now they're class scores.
gotcha.
Yeah, he was a fighter before, so
Yeah, so I'm a first level fighter, first level rogue.
Very cool. So piling up those fighter feats, and then now roguing it up. Very, I like it. Jennifer, how about you? What is Vondrum doing with his second level?
Essentially, the biggest deal is, other than some more hit points, Bondrum has the ability to charge a weapon now with extra energy damage. So his Elven Spear has become a lot more hot.
Okay. Now, is it any elemental or any energy damage that you decide to put in there, or do you feel like you're going to focus on one kind?
I'm probably, just because of his nature, going to focus on fire, but he can
Okay.
attune to anything he wants every day. So if we find ourselves in a position where cold would be more beneficial, we can attune to the cold too. So it's got a lot of flexibility. It's pretty cool. It's a D6
Awesome.
extra damage, so that's good.
Awesome. All right, that's really cool. That's gonna pay off. I have a feeling in spades when you guys get back into the mix, which will probably be in 3 or 4 sessions. Gordon, what about Poe? What did Poe end up doing with his second level?
He didn't really get much. He went up in hit points, a couple more skill points.
Okay.
Got +1 to melee now.
Okay, so an extra
basic stuff. Yeah.
All right, very cool. So just moving up the ladder there. And what about Ono? Did Eric? Did you take anything interesting, or get an opportunity to take anything interesting when you went to second level?
Okay, I gotta admit, I have not yet leveled Ono. As soon as I get 2 hands free, I will do that. And,
Okay.
I'm gonna give him gloves of fighting +8.
Okay, great. Now you know me better than that.
Actually, Ono still has no magic at all, and that's actually totally fine. And I like to run characters who don't use or need lots of magic. That's
Okay.
me,
Yep.
So.
All right, very cool. All right, well we'll let you off the hook because of Oren being a problem again. All right, very cool. So it sounds like you guys, a couple of guys still have to get their stuff leveled up, but that's all right. We got some time. In the meantime, you guys have come back from the warehouse. You've essentially released your hostage and sent him back to let his friends free. And you've gone on to the safe house, where you met Torrent and River Eye and the man who's in charge of the safe house, a guy named Buron, who thanks you guys. He says, Torrent has been telling me what you guys have been doing to help, and although we haven't been successful, it's been a very busy night. This is the safe house is an old temple carved right into the rock of the canyon. Very old place, but large, and it's accommodating a fair amount of refugees. The artillery bombardment has been slowing, but it hasn't ceased yet, and there's been a lot of buildings that have been damaged or destroyed, and a lot of people on the streets in the cold. And Buron and his guys have been doing as much as they can to sort of help people and provide safety and shelter. Because it's carved into the rock, it's in many ways safe from the artillery barrages that have been taking out more of the wooden buildings and things like that in the center of town. Buron makes sure that he's like, look, you guys, I know you guys need some rest, so he has an area set aside purely for you guys to sort of kick back and finally get some sleep as it approaches dawn. Which you do. So you would get your hit points back. You get all the benefits of a night's sleep, and you are awoken the next day by somebody that you saw talking to Torrent the night before, and they say it's coming on my lunch. We wanted to get you guys up so you guys would have something to eat. They're cooking lunch right now. So And as you guys wake, pull on armor and that kind of stuff, you see Torrent. And Torrent's talking with Buron and a couple of other people. And as you guys are walking up, you do see somebody that looks like they're dressed in gate pass, sort of the wall guard guys. They have that certain tabard, gate pass wall, guards and constables. You see him sort of like it looks like he had been talking to Torrent and Buron, and as you guys approach, he apparently finishes whatever he was saying and sort of takes off. And as you approach, Torrent turns around. She's like, "Oh, great, you guys are awake. It's coming up on noon. There's going to be food ready pretty soon. But in the meantime, I was just talking with somebody, an acquaintance of mine who's also in the resistance, works on the wall, and he has some military, and he has an update of what has passed so far in the last 18 hours. And basically what he says is, I'm sorry, go ahead. Did somebody have a question?
No, I was just clearing my throat. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So basically what he says is that the artillery barrage has stopped. And you can, as you sort of like look around, you realize, yeah, it has grown quiet over the city. The bombing has ceased. But Sargavan troops, which are led by some sort of Scourge
Giving you a minute.
Inquisitor. I'm sorry. Are led by a Scourge Inquisitor, and they are nearby. But apparently there's been some Elvish, Osibu guerrilla attacks to the rear in their baggage train. So the Sargavans are not happy about that. So they're basically stalled outside about 3 or 4 miles distant from the west wall of Gate Pass. And they've stopped there. Don't know what the communication is going to be. They're just sort of camped out there. They've been taking attacks from the elves and Osibu Mwangi from the sort of the northwest. But they've been guerrilla attacks. Nothing substantive from a military standpoint. Their guesses are that the Osibu are taking a wait and see approach to see if Gate Pass is breached before they make a concerted effort. And it looks like that it's possible that the Sargavans caught them off guard, and they weren't able to get people in position in time to do anything more than harry the rears of the Sargavan chain. So, which they are doing, but that's as much as they know. Locally, there's been a fair amount of magic users getting out of the city. Now, obviously, the teleporting out has been curtailed. Nobody's really sure what magic is doing that, but like you had heard before, that people who are magic users who had teleported and things like that had arrived on fire, blown up, didn't arrive at all. There's something interfering with teleportation magic. And but magic users are finding ways to get out. The word from Gabal's school, the magic school, is that most of the mages there have slipped away. Now they may still be in the city, but they're certainly not hanging out at the school. There also have been this morning. There have been reports of gangs of Sargavan sympathizers who are going around and pretending to be sort of authorized personnel to and they're accusing people of being magic users and taking them into custody and then taking them to who knows where. So that's happening. At least in several instances, there have been reports of these gangs of thugs who have been accusing people of being magic users and taking them into custody into parts unknown. But that's the latest. Nobody really knows what's going on in detail, but you guys seem safe for now.
Hey, Les?
Yeah.
Do you want us to update the character icons that are on this old combat map, or do you want to throw us to a character page?
I can throw you to a character page. Let me move over. Let's do that right now and see if we can do that. So this is your original PC start page. You guys are there.
Okay. So I'll update that then.
So yeah, if you could make updates here, that would make things very easy.
Hey, Les, would you be willing to re-roll my additional hit points for Vondro?
Yeah, I'd never take ones.
You don't want to take the 1?
I really don't.
How about a 4?
I'll take a 4.
Okay.
Thank you.
You bet. But yeah, if you guys could update your new hit points on the on that start page, that would be great. because as you guys are sort of, so you get a hot meal, which is the first in a long time since probably dinner the night before. So you guys are kind of getting hungry and stuff like that. But you guys seem rested. You talk a little bit with Buron, and he tells you some of the things that he's been facing over the course of the last several hours. A lot of refugees. They've been struggling to try and feed everybody. There's more and more. There's far more out there that they can help. He's actually very grateful to what you guys are doing. That you've committed to getting Torrent out of the city. He'll sort of privately admit to you that she's in a great deal of danger, and he's like a little surprised that she's still here, that she didn't just sort of like exit, and the fact that that she's devoting her time to getting this case and trying to get it to the Lyceum. He finds it very laudable. He's a little bit in awe of her, I guess is the way to say it. He would have been like, look, if it was me and if I was in her shoes, I'd have been long gone, that kind of thing. But the fact that she's still here with you guys, he feels that's a credit to her, her loyalty to Gate Pass and her loyalty to the Resistance. Things kind of even out. You guys are kind of hanging out. I mean, if you guys, I don't know if you guys had an opportunity to split up any of the treasure that you accumulated over the course of the last several sessions, or if there are any pieces of that you guys want to divide up. We can take a moment now and do that if you want to do that, or if it's already split up, you can do that. Buron will tell you that if there are mundane supplies that you guys need to get, he knows the location of several merchants that are still, that are, from all intents and purposes, are shut down, but that will sell to militsya and resistance members. With his assurance, he'll write you a sort of a safe conduct.
Did we split up the booty? I don't remember splitting up booty.
I've got that.
I didn't remember it either, which is why I brought it up.
We haven't got much. The only magic item, we got 2 magic items. One was kind of like a box of holding. Love you. Night. One of them was like a silver box that went to Vondrum.
That's right.
We do have a +1 duelist dagger, but I don't know of anyone who can use it.
Perfect for murdering.
Well, yeah.
Give it to Chuck. He loves murder.
That's either someone gets a +1
uses a dagger,
or that's a grand into the party treasury.
Poe uses a dagger, but aren't duelist daggers like specialty, like longer than normal and
like a poignard kind of thing?
I'm thinking of the thing from Game of Thrones that she had. Would she call it the little pointy thing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Needle. She called it.
Yeah, needle. Yeah.
So, dueling dagger is a dagger that's used in the offhand to block attacks. When you fight defensively or use combat expertise while wielding a dueling dagger, your bonus to AC increases by 1, so it helps your armor class.
It's like a buckler, basically.
Yeah, the benefit applies even if you did not attack with the dagger. If you aren't proficient with a dagger, with a dueling dagger, and it's a martial proficiency. So unless you have martial proficiency, you just treat it as a regular dagger and gain no special benefits.
I think the only 2 people in the party that can use it is me and Chuck.
Wraith, yeah.
And he's got a bow, and I'm not putting down the falcata. So,
was the falcata a two-handed weapon?
No, one-handed. It's a very nasty one-handed weapon.
Well, you could use it in your offhand.
No, I'm a tank. I get lots of AC from that shield, not just from the shield. I've got feats and all that.
You have a shield.
Bonuses.
Okay. I didn't realize you had a shield.
Yeah, that's how I got my AC where it's at.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah.
So
that's the only reason I did it.
Well, it is magical, so it is worthwhile. I mean, it would ultimately provide a +2 bonus to AC because of the +1. I was looking at a
if you have combat expertise.
If you have combat expertise,
which means you got to be martial and you got to have combat expertise. Which again, that's something I might eventually have. But I don't know if anybody else in the party would ever meet those prerequisites.
I might buy a diploma online.
University of Phoenix.
University of Phoenix. I need to learn. I need to know how to use a dueling dagger.
What did Steve say? He goes, we didn't have Skanksgiving at my university. I'm really disappointed in the University of Phoenix.
Yeah.
Good old Steve.
So-
All right, cool. So
in my opinion, that's $1,000, and I'm keeping track of all the money and everything else, so it just goes in there, and I can
You got
just
a bunch of gold, right? Wasn't there a crap load?
not a crap load. We're first level, so it's not a crap load, but
How much?
right now in
A
the,
little bit's a crap load.
yeah, right now in the party treasury, we've got 279 silver and 348 gold.
Thought we had 6 bags of 100 gold piece bags. Or
Oh,
Uh,
something.
that was Baba Black Sheep.
I'm interested in buying some alchemical fire bombs. Bombable.
I don't
But-
remember the.
a chemical fire.
Mm-hmm.
We've also got a gold ring that I was never told. We got a silver dagger. I grabbed the half plate armor off that one guy that fell, just because it's worth a lot. I've been hanging around or putting a bag and being a whole Santa Claus guy when we're not in combat.
Alchemic's fire costs 20 GP normally. When you're under attack, that price goes up to 25.
And we've also got a masterwork battle axe, which I cannot use.
I'll use it. I'll take it.
Okay. And that's worth 325-ish. So we could sell it for half that.
I think we could sucker somebody into paying twice retail.
You would think it'd be easier to sell this kind of stuff in the middle of combat.
You might be able to get a 10-point bump due to external pressures. Weapons, especially quality weapons, are going to be coming at a premium right now. So you probably can get 10 to 15%, depending on a diplomacy roll, above book price on weapons. But your costs, like for alchemical fire, that's gone up 25%. So I mean, it's a difference. And that 25% won't be universal. Mundane weapons mundane things like rope and stuff like that. That'll be book price. We won't argue with that. But an alchemist fire that's sort of it's a manufactured thing. It's hard to create, and it's definitely for use by terrorists.
If only I had aced microeconomics, I feel like I could have done something about the pricing.
So
Okay.
it sounds like you guys have a lot of loot that you don't want to use.
Yeah.
How much do we have?
We just can't.
How much do we have per person at this point?
How many people? There's 6 of us. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Maybe 50 apiece,
Okay.
55, 60, something like that.
Never mind.
What if we kill the priest?
Then it goes up.
How much was that gold ring worth, Les?
About 80 gold pieces.
I'm just gonna get rid of that and put 80 gold pieces in there because we'd eventually. So that kicks up to 42. How about armor? Is that still get 50% for it, or do you get more during combat?
More during combat. So
I would say we have Andrew
Just slap me.
with the silver tongue try and sell our dagger. We got a silver dagger. If no one wants the battle axe, we'll sell that and the plate.
Slap you? Andrew, did you say slap you?
Well, if it's worth more during battle, then slap me. That would be a battle, right?
Wait for it.
That's it.
He's looking it up.
Well, no, what I mean by battle is the fact that the city is surrounded and under siege. So under normal times when there's not a Sargavan army camped out 5 miles from the front gate, things would be normally priced. But now, getting armor and weapons, people who wouldn't, it's much like the conditions we're facing now in the coronavirus, where
So-
people are buying up weapons as fast as they can.
What is the price of ballista string these days?
I don't know, but you guys got a ton, don't you?
We sure do.
Did you guys hand that stuff over to the people that you knew? Didn't you do that? You did that, didn't you, Andrew?
No, I gave him my shoelaces.
They would have known. This won't work.
You sure?
That's right, because I think remember you saying you handed over the bowstrings and said this is where you can find 5 mobile ballistas, and sort of
Right.
handed those over to the guys in the military, in the army,
Right.
Gay Pass Army.
So is everybody on board with selling the magical dagger, the silver dagger, the masterwork battle axe, and the half plate?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Nobody can use them or
I
wants.
don't think there's anything there that any of us would ever use.
No.
All right, give me whoever wants to do it. Give me a diplomacy roll. DC is 15. You can get 10 points right off the bat, but if you hit a DC 15, it's 15 points. If you hit a DC 20, it's 20% more.
I'm not rolling.
Go
I
on,
guess
face man.
be me, but after rolling last week, I don't know.
You
Come
did
on,
suck
Andrew.
last week.
You can do better than 9.
So it's what's the bonus?
Nope. Well, I mean, it's your bonus. So whatever. So that, I mean, if you wanted to do that, Ono just could have given you an aid there on it. So that would, we could count that as a +2.
All
So
right.
you would add. So you would roll D20 and add your diplomacy bonus, whatever it is. Size. Now remember that you're passing into second level, so your bonus will be bigger.
Okay. Well, I don't know how to figure that out. So that's
It
what I'm
automatically. So I'm not. I don't use this Excel.
He'd have to pick the skills that he wanted with his new
Right.
skill points.
Oh,
Yeah,
So
that's
it
right.
won't automatically update.
Diplomacy.
It would depend on if he spent additional skill points in diplomacy.
Okay.
okay.
I would assume it's one higher than what
Yeah,
it is.
which means it at a max would go up 1 from what it is now.
All right. So can we assume that you're continuing to pour skill points into diplomacy, Andrew?
Yeah, that's his thing.
Don't do it.
Isn't it? Charisma was my thing.
It's already too high.
Sure.
We don't have him face for nothing.
If the DM is telling you not to do it, that means do it.
Uh-huh.
All right. So does anybody else have it in a position to aid him? Poe tried, did not succeed. Does anybody else have diplomacy where they can roll a DC 10? Because right now he's at 19. And if you get another, if anybody else can aid him, get him another +2. That puts him at 21. You guys get 20 points, 20% more. There you go. That'll do. So you guys make the DC 20 and get 20% above book price for anything's weapons or armor that you're going to sell back.
Woo!
Okay.
Sweet.
Very cool. So can you want to tally those up and
I'm
come
right
up with a
now.
number?
I'll
Okay,
have the
cool.
numbers for everybody in a second. What we're going to do is I'm just going to give everybody what we got in the kitty right now, and then that's going to zero everything out.
All right. So you're going to just cut it up 6 ways.
Yeah.
So how much is that, and where does that go?
Okay.
It
So,
goes into your pockets.
so the stuff that we just sold, we got 2488 on.
So what tab do you put that in? Front, back?
That I don't know.
There's a treasure tab. It might not be activated on your sheet.
It's not.
It's not something. So go to the control sheet and then find the button that says treasure.
Okay.
The Zoom invite.
What was that?
That was weird.
Hey, Chuck, Poe's got Masterwork Thief tools, by the way, he will share with you if you can afford them.
I'm trying to. I bought Thieves Tools at first level because I was working on it, but I think I just got regular ones. So yeah, if it ever comes to it, then until I get a chance to pick up a better set.
Okay. So everyone, I'm zeroing out pretty much the party treasury, and everyone adds 490 gold pieces to their character sheet.
Thanks for doing that, Mike.
Mhm.
All right, cool. So yeah, if you guys want to buy some stuff, book price plus
Oh shit, it's gonna come right back at us.
yeah.
Well,
Yep,
yeah,
uh-huh.
20%.
but it's gonna
Not
it's gonna
20.
be less because
No,
we
it'll be
have a
less.
better.
Yeah, so it'll be book price plus 10% for purely mundane items like rope, rations, even stuff like that. It's straight up book price. If you're looking for specialty items like the the alchemical fire. I'll back off of the 25 and just say 10% increase on those because they're hard to get anyway, and so the price will go up.
What about Slim Jims?
Slim Jims, that's going to be plus 50%. You simply cannot get us. You can't snap into a Slim Jim under a military siege. It's impossible.
I want to see if I can get a composite longbow plus.
I'm
2.
tired of war.
And Chuck, if you need money, I will give you the money you need to get.
I should have enough money with that. So a composite longbow that allows you to add up to 2 strength is 300 normally. So it'd be 330 with the 10%, right?
Yep.
So that's just something I can get.
It's something you can get.
Then I'll subtract 330 and I'm good to go.
So I got that skill that you could take in the Burning Sky campaign. You know, you got a special craft skill. I took alchemical brews.
Okay.
So I can maybe supply Vondram with the things that he needs if
with the alchemical fire without having to buy it off the street.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to buy supplies, but I can manufacture it rather than having to buy it made. So I don't know.
Well, the supplies, if they're fairly mundane, if they're not magically inclined, then the supplies will be at regular book cost for you.
I have craft alchemy, so can't I build those myself too?
You could do the same. Yeah.
If you have to have the formula though, don't you? I
do not have a formula.
Okay, I think if you're an alchemist, you have like spells, you have formulas. In this case, the manufacture of alchemical fire might be problematic for just craft alchemy. It's more like putting together poultices and stuff like that. I think it would be beyond something, like a skill level thing.
So do you have the capacity, or is yours just a skill level thing too, Gordon?
What I have is a skill, but I made it specific to alchemical brews. I mean, what I was going for was the military spec. I mean, basically Poe was raised in a place where things like brews, alchemical brews were sold. So I just kind of used that as like what he did leading into some of his other interests. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's going to be a Les call whether he wants to.
I think, yeah, you could probably put something like this together. I don't know.
He's not an alchemist, so
he's not an alchemist. Yeah. So, and I'm looking at Alchemist Fire, and it's basically, it is Alchemist Fire is a mix of several volatile liquids that ignite when exposed to air. Now, it's not the same as an Alchemist bomb, so I don't know that it would fall under the purview solely of an alchemist.
I was looking at Alchemist Fire, the oil.
Yeah.
It's just chemical formulas, yeah, but you have to know the formulas. But I mean, Poe should know some. I don't know what he would know necessarily. We didn't really talk about that, Les.
I think honestly, I don't see it as being solely there. So it's a mundane alchemical substance, so it's not magical. So being an alchemist is for making magical. So I think, yeah, between the two of you, with your alchemical skill, Vondram, and with Poe's alchemical brews, it's a feat, right? Or is it a skill?
It's a skill.
Yeah.
It's a skill. I think between the two of you, you should be able to know what materials to get and be able to put them together in ways that make sense. So I think you can build it.
Do we need to buy a lab, or do you have a lab? Does Poe have a lab, like a portable lab to do this kind of thing?
No, I don't have anything with me here. No.
Well, I'll buy the materials. I mean, I'll cough up the money. I'm glad to have someone to help me to do it. I'm excited.
Okay.
So, how do I figure out the cost of materials, Les?
So it will be, I'm going to say it's going to be half of the price of the finished product, because that's typically when you make potions, that's what it works out to it as well. So in this case, if you want to make 6 flasks of alchemical fire, that would clock in at 150 gold pieces. It'll cost you 75 gold for the materials.
Wait, 100, I got 20 gold piece each. Where are you? Are you at somewhere else? 25 gold piece?
Oh, sorry, you're right. 20 gold piece. So it'll be, yeah. So at normal price.
22.
I was thinking of my wildly inflated price.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'll add the alchemist.
That'd be 60.
Take that off what I have. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, they don't have a lab at the safe house though.
But there is a lab at the safe house.
There's not. It's an old temple. There's no laboratory there.
I'll just do the portable one. There's the one that 20 pounds will be on my back. That's the only unfortunate thing, but.
I can carry half of it or split it with you.
Okay. So we'll
I can carry all kinds of stuff. So.
Oh, okay. I just don't know if it's gonna affect my AC. So, okay, I'll take the gold. You said it was 480, right, Mike?
Yeah, 480 or 490, one of the two.
Or I think it was 480. Okay,
490.
490.
490. Okay.
Hey, Chuck, did you
Yes, sir.
sell your old bow or do you still have that?
No, I still have it.
Can I have it
Yeah.
just as a backup?
6, 20, 20.
He's
I
gonna
figured-
break it.
I figured that would be either something that we got as kids or, you know,
Right.
so it would be, yeah. So you can take that one.
Okay,
I've got the stronger one.
right. Yeah, not looking to compete with you on that, just as a backup.
If you're shooting a bow, we're in trouble.
Yeah,
Like what Tom Miller said on a Saturday night game. He just got out of the Navy about a year ago, and we were talking about that, and he says that, well, and we were talking about like if you were like, do you get to swim off the boat when you're in the Navy? He says, look, if you're in the Navy and you're in the water, you're in trouble.
You're in trouble.
And I was like, okay, that's good. So yeah, if you're there with the wrong bow, you're in trouble. All right. So did everybody has everybody rolled their new hit points and put them into the thing? Onto their character here?
I have.
Yep.
I can't see anybody else's hit points, but yeah,
You can see mine, can't you?
I see yours, yeah.
All right. Titus, I don't think we got yours in. Did Andrew, you didn't roll yet, did you?
No,
D6?
because I was already at 8. So
Yep.
I had 6 plus whatever bonus, and I don't know how to figure the rest out.
Don't know your con bonus. What's your it should pop right in.
Yeah. What's your constitution?
Oh, geez.
Andrew, the XP workbook is where you want to put that hit points. If it's not open, just go to the control and then click on XP. So that's where you add XP to raise levels, and it's also where you add hit points.
Okay. I don't know. I have to figure it out. I see the tab you're talking about, but
It's you go to control and then worksheet visibility. There's a
It's already activated. I think it comes by default activated.
okay.
And I sent him the sheet, so I wouldn't have disabled it.
Let's just say it is what it is right now. 8, I guess.
Well, it's 8 plus, well, if yours is 8, that means you got a con of +2. So basically,
yeah, I do.
just double your hit points. Whatever you had before, double it.
Yeah, now it's 16.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, just edit that right in the dude.
Right in the dude.
Right in the dude. And so Ono, do we want to I know Eric
He stepped away.
He stepped away. Do we want to roll it for him? You think he'll take a 6? Plus
I
2?
would.
Yeah.
All right, we'll give him the option, but I'm gonna fix him up here.
I'd go ahead and put that in there, and then if he needs to change it later, if he wants to gamble, then let him.
Okay. And I'm gonna say that you guys made me do it.
There's a video, dude.
Nobody ever, but I see the views on those videos. Nobody ever watches them. So we've got like 150 videos up.
If I miss one, then I will watch it.
Yeah. Otherwise, I watch it live.
Yeah, otherwise, yeah.
That's a good point.
Kind of watching this one right now, so.
All right, cool. All right, so everybody's hit points in. So you guys are sort of hanging around. You're actually talking with Torn a little bit and about the news that this Shayless, who is technically, theoretically still at Gabal. She has apartments on the complex of Gabal's Magic College, which Vondrum was a student there briefly, if I recall correctly.
That's correct.
So you know the layout, and probably from when you guys interrogated Larian or the other guys, got an idea of where that apartment might be. You mentioned this to Torrent, and she's like, well, probably if she's got the case, but you guys know that she's not going to be leaving until dark. There might be a period this afternoon where you guys might be able to catch her. And Torrent goes, you know what? I know somebody that might be able to help. Hang on, it may take me about an hour to get a hold of this guy, but I might be able to. I know somebody who might be able to help. He's a mage there. Let me call him.
So she knows a guy.
She goes off. She knows a guy. So she goes off, and about that time, Buron comes running up, and he says, "Excuse me, can I talk with you briefly, privately, so as not to disturb the refugees?"
Who's he talking to?
You guys.
Oh, okay, all of us. Okay,
Yeah, as a group.
okay, sure.
All right. So he takes you off to the side. And he says, "Look, I've got a problem, and I don't really have the resources here to resolve it. I was hoping that I might presume upon you. It could become a dangerous situation, and I was hoping that I could presume upon you to assist me in this matter. As it turns out, although we're being this temple being carved out of the canyon primarily, is very protective of us, and we avoided much of the damage that befell the rest of the town during the artillery. We did take a couple of hits on the rocks above us, and what happened was it turned out that some of it shook. Basically, what we're in right now is sort of like limestone caves, and it shook some of the things. And as it turns out, there was a sub temple, long disused apparently, that had been below where we are now, in this temple. As the bomb hits, apparently knocked loose a couple of things. Apparently, this temple had been sealed off, and it knocked loose some of those seals. And as it turns out, we ended up rousing some zombies that came out of that thing. One man was attacked, and another and killed and devoured, and another man wounded. But we were able to successfully sort of put up a barricade and keep them out of coming up here, because if zombies got loose and started spreading zombie disease throughout these refugees, well, it would be frankly a shit show. So we got it blocked off, but I was hoping I might presume on you guys to go down there and sort of root these creatures out so that they won't necessarily hurt any of the people here. Any of these people we're trying to help. Would you do that?
I said, are these fast zombies or slow zombies?
Well, they were moving pretty slowly. They were in pretty bad shape, so I didn't see them moving fast.
So they're 1970 zombies, not 1990.
That's our suspicion, is that they are Romero zombies as opposed to the fast ones.
All right, we're on it.
All right, so he says, "Well, God, thank goodness you're here. Come with me." And he leads you down. There's some stairways and various kinds of things, and he leads you into a basement area where you see a couple of things. One, you see what looks to be there's a couple of guys down there, and they're sort of peering past what looks to be sort of this hodgepodge of like furniture and wood and a couple of like rocks that they've sort of put up in front of this like crack in this area that opens up, and it's mostly wood, and there's a couple of guys down there sort of like peering over it and sort of making sure. You do hear what sounds to be some moaning and scraping on the other side, so at least a couple of these things are clued into the idea that there's people on the other side, and they're trying to get through. You see what looks to be most likely the partially devoured corpse of one of the guys. Now they've wrapped him up in a white sheet, a shroud, but there's a lot of blood all over it. So you're not sure how devoured the guy was, but the outline of the guy is kind of weird looking, and there's a lot of blood all over the place. But also, maybe even worse, is there is a man sort of in the corner sitting down with his back against a wall, and he has a large sort of brownish stained bandage wrapped around his arm and shoulder, and he's got a very pale look on his face. He's breathing heavily, and does not look well as you guys go down there. So the guy Biron leads you down there, and he's like, "Look," he takes you aside. He's like, "These guys have been keeping an eye on these things, but they're not fighters. We really need somebody with your skills to help us with this problem. But if the creatures that are on the other side would get loose and get in amongst the refugees, I mean, all hell would break loose, and we would. I mean, all that we've done, and frankly, it would be potentially even worse if we were overrun and we weren't able to continue. Then the zombie virus would get out into the streets, and it could just play hell with everything." He goes, and he kind of looks at you. He goes, "Look, I didn't always live in Gate Pass. I used to live in a different city altogether, up in Galarian proper. I only emigrated here. I emigrated here years ago, but I was in a town that faced that was infected with the zombie virus, and it was horrifying what had happened before they were able to burn it out. And a lot of good people died and were changed into zombies. If you can do us this favor, I will be forever in your debt. So they see the guy, and the two guys are sort of peering in there. Occasionally they'll go over to the sick guy. Buron's like, I'll leave you to it. Is there anything I can provide? Do you need torches or anything like that to go into there? And basically what you see is a bunch of stuff has been piled up against this big sort of crack in the limestone wall. And you can hear, they can't get through right now, but you can hear sort of like on the other side.
Is this guy trying to disappear? Is he trying to like kind of just leave us there and walk away?
I think the impression that you get is that he's a little, well, frankly, he's a little frightened because, as he told you, he had faced a zombie attack before in a town that he lived in before he came here. And it,
Right.
as he's retelling you that story, it becomes increasingly clear that this event had a significant impact on him, a negative impact. He's afraid of what's behind those barricades. The other thing, what was that 22 for? You can't just randomly roll, Mike. Tell me what it's for.
I have no idea what that 22 is for.
Okay.
I just did a secret message to someone.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
So it just
22
pops
is the
up.
answer.
You're just gonna send
The
secret
answer is-
messages. You're not even gonna let the DM know what they are. Is that how we're playing now?
Well, then it wouldn't be very secret now, would it?
But how can I help you if I don't know what your secrets are? Think about that. Think, Mike.
At least when I send secret messages, they're to you.
That's a good point. So the other thing Vondrum kind of gets onto the idea of is everybody down here basically knows that that guy who's wounded is dying. And he's dying from a zombie bite, and eventually he's gonna turn. They don't know when, and they're all dancing around the idea that they got to put this guy out. Otherwise he's going to be a problem. And I think the guy knows too. And so he's sort of sitting there, and they kind of go over to him like, how you feeling, buddy? And he's like, I'm hanging in there. I think the worst is past. I'm starting to feel better. And I feel better, that kind of thing. And, but everybody sort of knows that bite is giving him the zombie virus, and he's slipping away. And that somebody, maybe you guys, and I think the idea that you get is that Buron thinks that maybe hopefully you guys will have the sort of intestinal wherewithal to sort of put this guy out of his misery. But he's down there with you. So what do you ask these guys any questions, or do you murder the guy who's bit, or what do you do?
We murder the other guys, actually.
Kill the other two guys? We've got you.
Just to mix stuff up a little bit.
Plot twist. Stab,
Can Poe just do a coup de grace on this guy? Is he not?
He's not a combatant. Frankly, he's a refugee. He was probably down here looking for, figuring out what was down here. Maybe he saw the crack and kind of then just was in the wrong place at the wrong time. He's not a combatant, so he could do it. But everybody else is like, they're like, can you, one of the other two guys will do like, can you do it in a way that's, that he doesn't know, or that he doesn't,
I can't. Healing doesn't stop zombie infection, does it? Or
you would probably need something
cure
like
disease.
cure disease.
yeah, cure disease. I don't think I got that yet.
Which I'm fresh out of that. Me and all my spells.
I can diagnose disease.
You can say, hey, dude, you're screwed.
It takes you about 4 to 6 seconds to diagnose this guy with zombies. I mean, he's got the classic symptoms: gray skin, sweating, the sclera of his eyes are filling up with blood. He's obviously been bitten. He's shaking.
So would that be a diplomacy check to try to get him to calm down, close his eyes, and think that he's fine while Poe slits his throat?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's what.
Mice
Poe's-
and men. Think of bunnies, Lenny. Ketchup with our beans. It'll be
There we
great.
go. Great.
Natty Twinto. So you go over there. So you guys see Poe sort of kneel down with him, and you can sort of see him sort of like his hand on his dagger. And he's like, look, dude, everything's going to be okay. You're right. I think you're on the mend. I know quite a bit about medicine. And he's just like, turn away and let me look at you. The guy's like, okay. And at that point, it's just like, and he just like finishes. oh, and he goes down, and everybody's like, the other two guys are looking away. He's like, oh, not Bill, that kind of thing. And so they're like, we'll go get it. The one other guy, the tougher of the two, is like, we'll go get another sheet and carry these guys out of here. In the meantime, you guys go over to the map. And you're all down here. And this is, so these two things are fixed, but this middle part, the way they've constructed this barricade is they've got it set up where they can pull it away and then move it back into place after you guys go in. Now they'll tell you flat out, there are 2 zombies right on the other side of this barricade. Right over there, and you can hear them. They're sort of like scratching around, sort of bumping into the barricade. They don't seem too smart, but you're not sure if there's more back there or what.
So what do we know about zombies? How many hit points and
Give me you gotta what knowledge might be applicable here? Not knowledge nature so much, I would think. Knowledge undead, knowledge
zombies,
knowledge religion, yeah. The religious folk would deal with zombies. Anybody got knowledge religion?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
I can roll here. Hey, another natural.
Wow. Roll another dice.
I'm gonna.
What? You don't believe him?
I don't believe him. If I see another 20, though, we're gonna make you. He's gonna have. Whoa! Now wait a second.
I'm never logging out of this game again, Les. I'm staying logged in. I'm not touching this.
Need that computer running forever.
Yes.
You know everything there is to know about zombies.
Roll20 is a permanent fixture on this computer now.
Holy shit! 3. So 1 out of 20.
3 in a row. That's crazy.
How about your computer?
5%.
No.
The likelihood of this happening is like what? I'm not a mathematician, but it's like 20 times 20 times 20, right?
Just roll the dice, yeah.
So what's 20 to the 3rd power?
8 grand.
8,000.
1 in 8,000? This is a 1 in 8,000 shot. All right.
Yep.
So yeah, I wouldn't shut it down either. All right. Yeah. So you know everything there is to know about zombies. And I will share that with you. So these are slow zombies, as far as you know. They are walking corpses, essentially. They are reanimated via the zombie virus. They tend to be generally fairly easy to kill. They don't have a ton of hit points, usually between 10 and 15 hit points. They attack by biting to transfer the virus, but they also will sometimes claw at you. They do, because of their zombie nature, because they're corpses essentially and rotting. They essentially are staggered all the time. So they have poor reflexes and can only perform a single move or standard action each round because of as per the staggered condition. So they can't move and attack. So they will slowly move towards you, and then they're also not very fast. They have a speed of 20. In most cases, but they do have also slashing weapons are not massively effective against them. You have to crush the skull.
I'll say usually the slashings are very good against them.
Not in this case. You can cut a zombie's arm off. They don't care.
How about piercing?
Oh wait, so I'm sorry, I have that exactly opposite. Hold on a second. If they have DR5 slashing. So slashing weapons are good, bashing weapons bad.
Bashing and piercing aren't, but yeah,
right.
Slashing are usually.
Yeah, had that.
Slashing is usually good for zombies, and it's blunt that's usually good for skeletons.
How about alchemical fire? Ask Sondrum, all excited.
That's good for pretty much everything.
I do not. They are immune to mind affecting effects. They can't be bled. Well. No bleed, no death effects, no disease, no paralysis, no poison, no sleep, and they can't be stunned. I can't see anything here that would invalidate lighting one on fire.
Right. Fire works well. No better than anything else, but fire works well.
All right. So they're the two guys come back down with a sheet. They begin wrapping up their dead friend, and they're like, "Oh, do you want us to like pull this open and you guys run in there, or so we can shut it back up?" Because they were like, "Look, we can't let even one of these things get loose in here."
Any way we can get at them, like with arrows from where we're at, or with my sword, with my spear? Can I like reach over the top and try to kill these two that are right here?
A spear might work. I mean, or arrows might work. You could sort of see them. I mean, the barricade is not massively. It's not a brick wall that you can't see through. So you can sort of see through there, and you can hear them. Certainly, they would have pretty substantial cover. 50% mischance.
Isn't a spear piercing damage and not slashing though?
So that's correct.
It's both. It's either or. What I have anyway.
You know what? Same thing with mine. Now that you say that, I think.
In this case, though, if you're trying to get them through the barricade, that would definitely be piercing. You wouldn't be able to slash it.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. I mean, can we get over the top and attack them above the barrier, or is the barrier all the way to the top of the?
It's not all the way to the top. You could probably, if you had some way of, it's probably too rickety to climb on. But if you had some way to sort of get off there, you could probably get angled downward on them.
How about enlarge? Would that get somebody over?
Enlarge would do it. Would get you high enough, sure.
I've got a pretty good climb skill.
Well, but you can't really attack, right? Les was saying that it's rickety up the top.
Yeah, it's not very strong.
Well, if this thing pulls out in a section, is it possible to pull out the section, let one of them get back, get out, slam the section shut, deal with that one, and then do it again?
Potentially, yeah. Now you'd have to have the other two guys deal with the section, or you might want to, have your own guys do it.
You know what? If we pull one of the side ones out and just pull it to the side, I'll stand in its way, and only one can get out at a time.
Only the middle one moves. The other two are permanent.
Oh, it's only the middle one?
Yeah.
So do we know what their favorite flowers and favorite food are?
People, for the second one, flowers, probably the corpse flower.
Right.
So if we threw a bouquet of corpse flowers, would they be adequately distracted?
I don't know. You might be able to distract them. That's not a terrible idea. I don't know if flowers would work, but you could try something else.
An arm, some fingers.
So this right here is the only space they can get out from.
Yep.
So basically these three squares could reach it.
Yeah, they can
And
only come out
so
through
we
that.
could pull that out. I'll stand in the middle, and then whoever other two melee guys want to stand right there with me. That way only one can come out at a time. And it's
got reach. He can be back and he can hit, under some legs or something.
Right.
Vondra's got reach. He can.
I don't mind going defensive and just standing there and just kind of hold them there.
I can enlarge, but my fear is I'm going to use my spells up in this thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't, not for zombies. I wouldn't use it.
Yep. I got to save the spells.
Yeah, I'd save the burst for healing rather than killing undead. So yeah, I can stand up front, and then you guys can all murder it from behind me.
I like the sound of that.
That's my favorite strategy.
All right. So what's the plan?
We're running away.
Running away. You know what? We're not going to do this job for you, and we're going to open it up so the zombies get out and get the refugees.
Well, we're thinking big picture here. If all these refugees get infected as zombies,
right,
then they can go take out the Sargavans.
Yes.
It's a bold plan, Con.
If we turn the 5 foot of space right from where you move the barricade, if we can figure out a way where you can move the barricade, and we make the 5 foot space in front that lightning sand, they're probably not smart enough to notice the trap. They should walk forward into it and get stuck, right? Aren't they of like minimal intelligence?
Yeah, they're so the guy with the 320s would tell you that their intelligence is essentially 0.
You think your AC is so good that you're not going to get hit, Mike, unless they roll a 20?
Fairly. I've got a pretty good AC. I've got a 23 AC, so I need to update that on the thing. So
everybody's got to update their AC on the little label thing too, by the way.
Yeah, I just realized that.
No, mine didn't go anywhere.
Okay, mine's updated. So yeah, I think I've got a really good shot of not getting hit.
Yeah, Von,
Unless you
remind
swing
me-
it. If you swing at me, you're gonna hit me every time. Those freaking natural 20s. But
Von, save your spells on this too, because we're gonna be into some heavier
Yeah.
shit later.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't see where on the token settings you can change your AC.
You got to go
Oh
into
no, they meant it on
settings.
the
Gear.
In the
Yeah.
name,
in your
Yeah,
name.
Yeah.
the last,
Pardon me?
the gear page, the last thing there.
Yeah.
On the right hand side. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, got it. It's in there somewhere.
Display name. It's the first thing on my settings.
Display name. Okay. Oh, and the AC is right there.
Yeah. You
Got
just
it.
save your name after you change it.
I mean, if I wanted to get super careful, I could fight defensively when I go up there, which could get up to a 25. Then I just wouldn't have much of a plus to attack with. But if you guys are going to murder it, then it doesn't matter if I hit it or not.
AC 25 at second level, huh?
If fighting defensively,
Pretty freaking sweet.
Should your AC go up with every level? Because mine didn't.
no.
No,
No.
not automatically.
All right.
What do you think this is? Second edition?
No.
I kind of like
You wanna
second
do that?
edition. It's growing on me.
I'll stand right there. If you guys want to move back, or
All right. Is
those
any,
who want to stab, get around and
Yeah, get the ones with reach, one on either side of you. So Vondram and Poe.
actually,
Where are you going? Are you backing straight up or what are you doing?
Arender is going to stay there. Yeah. Oh no, I'd stay out of this unless you have to get involved because you
I
don't
don't
want.
I'll
I
stand
have a
back.
crossbow.
Oh
I
no,
can't
it's still trying
guarantee
to
I won't
figure out
get
how
home,
to
but I'll watch.
level up.
I guess your AC is pretty good anyways, so you might not get hit by him either, but you don't want to get these.
I'll watch.
Eric, I probably can't help you much right now, but if you want to email me your character sheet,
Well,
I can look
does
at
he
it.
use the Excel too?
Yeah.
no.
Well,
Oh, he's talking about
I
it.
sent him an Excel sheet, but I think he's using something else.
He's using the he's talking about the roll 20 character sheet, I
Yeah.
think.
I got a Pathfinder role playing game character sheet. It's in roll 20. So, and it's not like the 5e sheet that we use.
Yeah, it's different.
Rather, it's
No, the first edition, from what I understand, the first Pathfinder first edition character sheets aren't as intuitive and aren't as easy as other ones.
got it. Well, I found where to enter my XP, and it said next level XP 2000. So willy nilly, I entered in 2000, and nothing happened.
I think you still have to change the actual level.
I tried that too.
If you're talking about, if you're talking about the character sheet that's built into Roll20, you have to change everything manually. It doesn't auto update anything.
Oh, all right.
Once you have it set up, it makes shortcuts for everything you'll have to do.
Yeah.
So you just click a button and you get like you did on that wealth roll, but no, that's an entirely manual process.
So I updated your hit points because we rolled them while you were putting Orn to bed, but I didn't do any skills or anything like that. So
All right.
did you?
Well,
the only other thing that I would worry about is do you get any new powers at second level as a monk? And you get
sure.
oh yeah, you get a feat and you get evasion.
Nice. Okay. I will work on that. But see, notice that the level is grayed out. If you look up top there, it says class monk 1 and then level 1, and those are grayed out, and I cannot.
There's probably a place to edit them somewhere different, Eric, somewhere that
Yeah.
where you can choose your classes and stuff.
Well,
I don't
okay.
know where it is.
I will keep searching.
Essentially, yeah, you get a +1 to your fort and reflex save, and your attacks are going to be 1 higher than what they were. Everything else is going to be the same. You do get 4 skill ranks, so 4 of your skills go up by 1.
Gotcha.
And as far as your level stuff is concerned, you're looking at main. If you click on the tab that says configuration,
yeah,
That's where you can change that other stuff.
Oh my God, there it is. Thank you. Thank
Oh
you.
my God, there it is.
That's why we keep Chuck around.
I have surprise. That means I get sneak attack damage.
Yep. You get sneak attack on Ono and Eric.
There it is. Thank you, Chuck. Thank
That's
you.
an extra 2d6 against you, Eric.
I'm in trouble now. Oh.
All right, cool. So yeah, if you wanna fiddle that, maybe look at
Thank you.
feats. We'll see what happens.
So, and I get, I'm sorry, guys. I should have done my homework. I get evasion and what else?
A feat that
Bonus,
you
a
can
bonus
select.
feat. Yeah, you
Bonus
get to pick one.
Gotcha. All right, cool. Thank you. Thank you. I will work on this.
Maybe something.
Crane stance, or the feat that allows you to use, or oh my gosh, this the feat that allows you to use dex instead of your strength for
Gotcha.
Weapon finesse.
weapon finesse. Yes, one of those.
Crane stance. What is that? Some Karate Kid bullshit.
It is.
You know,
It's very defensible, and it becomes freaking awesome.
There's no crane stance feat here.
Maybe it only has the base stuff in the
Yeah, probably
so.
so.
20.
So I mean, the feats I've got.
Crane
so far-
style. Yeah, let me
Yeah,
look.
crane style
Oh yeah,
becomes-
there's a boatload of prereqs.
Crane style becomes awesome.
You need dodge. You need improved unarmed strike. You need at least second level. So yeah, no, I don't. You probably don't have the prereqs.
Yeah, he's got dodge, I think, because I told him to grab it. And unarmed strike, every monk has.
Improved unarmed strike is.
Yeah,
the
every
prereq.
monk has that.
Right.
Not him. No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Yep.
That sounds like a ripoff.
It is.
No, I think it's just Rick. Oh, at first monk they get improved unarmed strike, and he's got dodge as a feat.
I do.
I think it's funny. I think it's funny that after Ranth, Les is still questioning. Les is still questioning Mike on what monks can do.
I gotta keep him honest.
Call a timeout. Wave the white flag. He's got you on monks.
Thus,
All right,
anyone with
fine.
a hand and an arm has an unarmed strike. Monks automatically get
Improved.
Improved
Yeah,
unarmed
that makes
strike.
sense. You're right. All right. So while you guys are sorting that out, so is this a stance you guys want to go in when you guys have the two guys pull the the thing apart?
Sure.
Okay.
Les, what's going on behind us? I mean, are we in the middle of a
Well, you just-
corridor, or is this a big?
No, sort of like a cellar almost. So what had happened was that the shelling caused some crushing
Right.
damage and essentially opened up this thing in an area where they didn't know that there was anything sealed up behind it. This room was essentially used as a little storage area. There's some wood and stuff, wood pallets and old crates kind of stowed down here. It was an unused space in the basement of the temple.
Okay. I'm going to prepare enlarge in case it gets boring, and then I'm going to enlarge one of the zombies.
Okay, perfect. All right, so you guys are ready. All right,
Far as you know.
So Arendar, you signaled the two dudes to move the barricade.
Yep. And I got my shield out and I'm ready.
They do, and let's roll for initiative.
Wouldn't we have gotten a surprise round since we knew when the barrier was going to go away? Because we're kind of ambushing them, really.
Well, no, I mean,
And
not
they're not
really.
that bright.
They were on the other side of the thing. Just kind of, they knew you were there, and they were sort of like trying to get through there. I don't know that you would surprise them.
No, I just mean get to act in a surprise round, not necessarily whatever.
I suppose, yeah, because you guys are controlling when the thing opens up.
Right.
So, all right, yeah, I'll allow it.
So everybody gets to act once, and then we can go on these.
In exchange, I'm giving +8 initiative to my guys.
That's fair.
So they turned into T-800 zombies?
Pretty much, yeah.
No, I'm kidding about the +8.
Have you guys ever seen Zombieland 2?
I have not. I've wanted to, though.
It was funny.
Was it good?
Yeah, we liked
Yeah,
it.
it's pretty cute.
I got to check out
Yeah,
Gordon's
not great,
latest
but
roll.
it's entertaining.
Well, I mean, it's Zombieland.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I like him so much. I can't think of his name, but I
Woody
like him.
Harrelson?
Yeah, he's a fan. I'm a fan. Big
He's
fan.
good. You know what I liked him a lot in is True Detective.
Yeah, I thought he was excellent,
He
man.
was great in that.
I love his character in Natural Born Killer. I know it's a terrible movie, but he just was amazing to
Oh
me.
my God, that's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, mine too. It'd be a top for sure.
A lot of people slag that movie, but I thought it was pretty good too. I thought it was a pretty good movie. All right. All right. Wraith is in. I got Wraith. Poe. Titus, you rolled a 20. Let me go ahead and plant that for you on the sheet.
Bondrum's got
Bondrum's got a 15. And my guys rolled. I was only kidding about the +8. They rolled a 1. And they do not have any initiative bonus. So it is an actual 1. Which is fun for everybody, frankly, especially me. Okay, 1, 2. Who are we missing? Oh no.
Yes,
What
sir.
did you roll? What did you roll for Anish?
Sorry about that, guys. Hold on. I got you. Here comes trouble. Where's my initiative? Yes. God. This sheet. Now I got
I'd have to walk out of the room.
Top, middle.
Find me on the bed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise, dude. Okay. 24. Okay. Having given in to Chuck's wheedling, you guys do have a surprise round where you can act before they do, before we roll into initiative. So you can, everybody gets a single action to do whatever they want.
I'm going to loose an arrow at the one I can see.
Which one is that? The one on the right, or where are you
This
at?
one
Yeah, I
right
guess. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah, I'm behind Arendar where I normally am. So I'm going to loose an arrow at this guy.
Gotcha. Go for it. 22 to hit. Let me double check on the
23. I'm within 30 feet.
Oh, that's right. So 23. That's definitely a hit.
So 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Now it's not sneak attack because even though they don't, if this is a surprise round, they don't get their dex bonus. But does that count as sneak attack or no?
They don't even have a dex bonus. So
Well, but
I
if
don't.
they did, they wouldn't get it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Anyone who, when you.
Oh, you know what? They can't
The
be sneak
first-
attack because of they can't. You can't do precise damage on them because of undead traits.
Okay, but just as a question for my own, if I act before someone else has had a chance to act, do I get sneak attack damage?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
The
Yeah, you
first
do.
round, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, not in this case because they're immune to precise damage
Right.
in other ways. But
Yeah.
okay, cool.
So,
So
9
yeah,
points of damage.
arrow goes into it. Doesn't seem to phase him all that much, and he begins moving forward. Arrow's just sticking out of him. You know. Anybody else want to take an action?
Can I hit with reach there? That's where I'm at.
You have
Not yet. If you're
not
just
yet. They got to be
right?
there. He's 10, yeah, with the spear. So they have to be. It has to be 1 foot. It has to be there.
All right, well, I'll just ready that action then.
Okay. All right. So you're readying, and the moment it steps into there, you're gonna engage.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to wait because I can't get any closer. So yeah, I'll have to. I'll just be ready for it. Yep.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything?
Yes.
Arendar?
No, I'm
Titus?
gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna basically set up opportune action to swing as soon as he gets next to me.
All right. So you're readying as well.
Ready in
Titus,
action, yeah.
Titus, what do you want to do?
Magic missile.
You shoot a magic missile at him?
Yes.
I wouldn't
All right.
waste spells on these guys yet till we see what's behind them.
All right, my conscience. Take the form of the Pillsbury Doughboy on one shoulder, and
Good Titus, bad Titus?
Good Titus, bad Titus.
all right.
That's the
Yeah,
same
but
guy.
I'm wondering if there's anything tougher at the end that we need to save our spells and all the rest of the stuff for.
All right.
You could try your crossbow if you want to use that.
Yeah, crossbow work right now.
Yeah, crossbow sounds good. I would love to use my crossbow, and I have a +4 on that. So
Let's see it.
so
Natural 1. Come on, natural 1. Right in there and back into Arendar's head.
okay. So I'm aiming at Arendar,
Perfect.
but because my aim is so bad, I'm gonna end up over his
It's like if you have a really bad slice in golf and you just sort of like bend and the hole's over there, but I'm gonna hit this way because I know it's gonna go over there eventually.
Oh, I celebrate that.
So now I just need to roll damage. I'm assuming that hits.
That is a hit. Shunk. That it just and I'm assuming you're
So-
shooting the same one. This one right here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's D8.
Yep. With no bonus. Oh, for crying out loud.
2 points. All right. Well, it goes into him, and the bolt is sticking out. Now he's got an arrow and a crossbow bolt sticking out of him. It does not seem to phase him all that much. And he's moving, continues to move forward towards Arendelle.
Well, actually, I think it did, because if you'll notice where I shot, he had a prominent logo over his left chest.
A logo?
Yeah, it would have either been Tommy Hilfiger or Polo. And so I have ruined his self-esteem.
It's true.
His will to fight.
He takes -2 charisma damage from that
They're
shot.
they're immune to mind affecting.
As am I from a style standpoint. Okay, so yeah, so you get a blast into him, get into him. Doesn't seem to do that much. Vandrum, do you want to do anything? And oh no, are the only ones left to.
Rondrum is just standing back and watching with an eyebrow up. I can't do it to show you, but it looks something like that. That's it.
Okay. Oh no, what about you? Is there anything you want to do? Can you throw a missile into the mix, or leap over Arendelle and Polearm and just engage them directly? Because you want to.
I'm gonna hang back for now.
Hang back for now. All right. So you're the top of the order. So then we go into initiative. You're the top of the order. Oh no. You want to continue? You want to delay?
I just researched and I found out that I can use the crane style feat, and I'm still figuring that out on my character sheet. I'm gonna hang back.
All right, so you're gonna delay. You tell me when you want to enter back in. Titus, you are up next. What are you gonna do?
I am going to. Do I know if they're particularly affected by acid splash based on that natural 20?
Yes, I think they're absolutely affected by acid splash.
Well,
you would know that.
I would love to turn them on to acid.
Always a pusher, Andrew. All right, yeah, definitely. So a blob of acid flies past Arendar's ear, splashes a little bit on there, and starts to burn.
Right, range touch. So roll, add your dex bonus and your base attack. Probably the same. Do the same roll you did for your crossbow.
Okay.
And you're trying to hit their touch AC.
Well, their regular AC is not that bad.
What's that
Touch AC is
D20?
even better. D20, bud.
Oh.
D20
With your range bonus.
D20
Yeah.
plus 4.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's
That's
not
it's still a D8. I could have had a D8.
Okay.
There you go. 18. So 10 touch AC. That is definitely a hit. Acid splashes over this guy and begins to sizzle and give off white smoke.
So
give me the damage.
Do a D6 and divide it by 2.
D6.
D8. I've got my dice all.
I was going to say you've got this obsession with the D8.
Well, a straight V8. No, not a V8, a straight 8. 6.
D6. 6 points. All right.
3 points.
So the acid is on it, and you hear it sort of like as the smoke starts pouring up from away from its chest as the acid begins to burn through the rotting flesh.
You knew that was 3, not 6, right?
Yes, I did. That's what I took off. All right, awesome. Vanj. That's short for Vandrum. You're muted. Vandrum.
I'm sorry. I'm sharing my time with a girlfriend from Chicago. I apologize, guys.
Oh, no problem. Hello, girlfriend from Chicago. It's just your turn.
Oh, Bondrum's. I was literally told to stand back, and I am going to stand back. I'm good with that.
Also delaying. All right, Wraith. Now is the time to bring your composite longbow to bear, my good man.
I'm gonna try shooting it again.
All right. That's a hit. 23 is
24.
a hit. 24.
7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Another arrow magically sprouts from its chest, but again, it does not seem to be enough to put it down. You're missing it. You're like, and you hear Arendar look back. It's like headshots. Do you want to move it all, or like get
I'm
closer, pass through between Arendar and Polearm?
Yeah, the archer rogue is going to jump in there and do a dance. I'm going to stay right where I am.
All right, perfect. Arendar, you just continue to hang back.
Still off action. As soon as
Ready
he
to
steps up,
action.
I swing as soon as he gets close enough.
Polearm, what about you? Ready to action still?
Yep.
Got it. Okay. And finally, after all this time, the zombies move forward. And another one comes into view. So you guys, they get to this plate as they move forward, and then they begin sort of like, after you, no, after you. And they get caught sort of in between the two things. You guys, your ready to actions kick over right now.
Mine doesn't yet. His polearm.
Oh, okay. Polearms do. So you can reach either of these polearm. Which one do you want?
I guess I'll take the damaged one.
Okay.
So I can pretty much not roll anymore, right? I just have 20s for the rest of the night.
Well, you
once you
bet
got three
your
in a row,
ass
yeah.
that last initiative roll that you rolled. I checked to make sure that shit wasn't 20.
All right.
It wasn't, thankfully. 12 is a hit.
Oh, the hit. All right. Let's see. Okay. Sorry about that. I gotta get my ducks in a row here. Ooh, minimum damage.
Minimum damage, not enough. You grazed its head, but you didn't get the pierce in there. It's kind of just like laid a slash open it. You didn't destroy the brain like you have to with the zombies. Then this one wins the little sort of Three Stooges thing that they got going and gets to this space here and tries to get hit by Arendar, which he does. Arendar, what are you using?
I've got it. It's a slashing weapon.
Is it a slashing weapon? I was going to say.
It
All
actually
right.
says that on the macro.
Yeah, but you cheat. I know that you can put anything in those macros. All right, and it tries to bite you, Arendar, on your swinging hand. This would be a where is it? +4. Okay, +4 to the bite. I think he's got you. Ooh, that's close. Now I know that your AC's 23.
Yeah.
Those teeth snap down painfully close to your wrist as you draw back your Valkata again.
Not cool.
He is done. Oh no. You just saw that thing try to bite Arendar. It's now it's time to punch it a zombie in the mouth with your bare hand.
Okay. It's can I even get to it?
Not really. So Arendar and Polearm are effectively blocking up the thing as per the thing. That's too far away. You might, if you use some sort of pole weapon, like a staff or something like that, and you got to this point, you might be able to do essentially what Polearm is doing and just sort of like jamming at it. But if you're looking to like punch it,
yeah,
I don't know that you can get close enough because Arendar and Polearm are clogging up the thing by purposely doing so. They don't want to get
push
them out.
Polearm into the fight.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if someone wants to boost me up and throw me in there, I can start to punch zombies. But
you're not a halfling anymore. There'll be no tossing.
All right. Then, I'm gonna stand by. And if you need me, I can step in.
All right.
If you were enlarged, you have a reach of 10.
Sorry.
Don's being unhelpful.
Somebody was talking about enlarging before.
That was Vondram was talking about that.
Yes.
I think she was, I only think she can enlarge herself. I don't know. Oh
No,
she can enlarge
persons anybody.
Yeah, she can enlarge other people.
Too. Yeah.
That's true. So you have to convince Vondram to enlarge you so you can punch over the top of Polearm's head.
If it's worth wasting a spell, just
I have a spell of Viagra.
Seems like
spell of Viagra.
Classic wipeout. Titus, you're up.
That's the
I cast Viagra.
All right. Arendar begins to feel strangely wonderful.
Oh, wonderful.
Step away from that one.
Away from that one.
That's 2 weapon fighting, I think.
Yeah, but now he has reach.
All right.
Yeah.
I guess,
And yes, I timed that while you were drinking.
all right. I'm gonna play Woodstock and cast Splash Acid.
Okay. Range touch 18 is definitely going to hit another blast of acid. Which one were you hitting? The one in front of Arendar, or are you throwing it
Almost
back
dead
at
one.
that same one on the almost dead one?
Yes.
All right. Well, that's a hit. Roll the damage.
So DC.
He's using spells.
Mm-hmm.
0 levels.
0 level.
1
cantrip,
point
yep.
of damage. As it happens, that's how many points of damage it had left. The acid sprays right in the guy's eyes, melts what's left of his eyeballs, and seeps into his brain, essentially melting the forebrain and destroying the zombie. He
Do I get
falls
a burn for
backwards.
that?
Nice job.
No, a couple people hit that. Sorry, bud.
I'm not talking about the pass around at a party.
No, I think both Polearm and Wraith hit that.
You bastards.
Yeah, we was all hitting that though.
We was all hitting. All right, no verm.
Phrasing.
The universe is inherently unfair. I just want you to know that. I want it on the record.
Noted. All right, you gonna move it all or anything like that, Titus, or are you gonna stay pretty much still?
I feel like I've moved enough.
Okay, Vondrum, still hanging back, I'm assuming. She's nodding vigorously. Wraith, you're up. Top of the order. Well, not the top of the order. Never mind. Middle of the order.
5-foot step and arrow at this zombie.
Okay. 11 is a
hit.
Ooh, damn it. 12 is a hit.
So 5 points of damage.
5 points of arrow damage. Shunk. Another arrow sticking out of the creature's shoulder. Does not seem to have slowed him down. He's still looking to bite your brother. Arendar, what are you gonna do? Ooh, natty twunzo. Let's see if that's a confirmed crit.
Nope.
Not a confirmed crit, but there is still max damage. 6 point. Oh, it's slashing damage, so it is more than enough. You essentially come back, rip forward, and hit him about midships here. Take off the top of his head, including all the brain. There's a cup, basically, of skull still on the thing, and it staggers a little bit and then falls over to the side. The way is open.
Sweet.
Did we miss the convergence of Venus and Pluto or whatever it was?
Saturn and Jupiter? No, I think it's
No, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, the 21st, right?
Oh, okay.
All right. The second zombie drops, and you can see into what looks to be an old abandoned temple. There looks to be a hall behind them. You do not see other creatures, but give me a perception check. Well, Polearm and Arendar, give me a perception check. The guys are, so now that these guys are down, they're like, get in there. We'll push the barricade back so they can't get out.
So we can all move in now?
Yep.
See something else.
And I'll move Vondrum in. And Ono, you want to move in?
Yes, sir.
And Titus?
Yep.
Move your guys in. All right, so yeah, Polearm, you and Ono move forward, and you can see in the distance another zombie is just like moving forward across the broken masonry and stones in the thing. Beyond that, you can see what looks to be an area that has some light in it, which is odd because you're pretty far underground.
Hey,
There
Les,
does seem to be some light showing through. Yes.
Lorelei's just hanging back.
I don't know. That's Polearm's call.
Yeah, I'll grab her. She's flying.
Okay.
She's the only one supplying light, so your video is only you're seeing her. So
Really?
yeah, so I was watching the video and all I could see was her.
Light coming from this thing.
Yeah, there's light coming down from above in
I
that
see it
chamber
now,
in
yeah.
there. You can see this area where there's like a lighted area. There's light coming down there. But in the meantime, you see a zombie coming forward. It's coming forward. What do you guys do? Oh no, I see it's moving forward to intercept the zombie.
Yeah, I think us melee types are probably gonna rush that one.
All right.
This terrain that's over here that looks like fallen stone and broken rock and stuff, what are we dealing with?
Difficult terrain. It is fallen rocks, and so it looks like fallen statues or some sort of pillars or something like that. The area that would be difficult terrain, basically half speed, comprises this area here and this area here.
And
The rest is fine.
Is this area elevated?
A little, yeah.
So I'm gonna
About
move
3 feet.
I'm gonna move to here.
You could actually get up to about, you're probably about 4.5 to 5 feet above the floor on that one.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get up there and get high ground.
Okay.
I'm going to activate my agile feat.
Okay.
I can do difficult terrain with no
Just
penalty.
bounce through there. Okay.
So I'm going to get to attacking range and attack as soon as I can once we get into initiative again, I guess.
All right. It's going to come pretty soon.
We're still out of initiative, so Von Turn can move also.
Yes, absolutely. They killed the first 2 zombies, entered in, and then the 2 guys moved the thing back, the barricade back. So you guys are essentially locked in here.
Okay, I'm gonna take a position right here and keep my ear out. Shit, sorry. Keep my.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not trying to peek. Alt. Just to keep my ear out behind me and ahead of me.
Okay. And Titus, what about you? Are you moving forward?
Damn right.
Okay, let's do this.
What are you suggesting otherwise? That I'm de-evolutionary?
Yes, I would suggest that.
Yeah, you'd be correct.
I knew it. I knew it. All right, so lots of things happening. Why don't we go ahead and roll for a niche just to get it out of the way?
It's all you want from me is my initiative.
That's all I've
Roll
ever
your
wanted.
initiative. Roll your initiative.
Okay.
Another 20. Right? No attacks on 20, but I'm rolling 20s tonight.
Holy crepes.
Yeah, I'd never shut that machine off. And never take it out of roll 20.
You got a 22, Les.
I did. It only took me 4 rolls to get, though.
I have to refresh already. I don't like what I'm.
Oh, you're fresh.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Hold on. Let's do this one. These guys are the 20s. All right. And then what was my last one? 9. Okay.
9. I didn't know you speak German.
See. Yeah. Well. Oh, wrong thing. Hold on a second.
Don speaks 1 word of German.
Don't we all?
I don't want to wake Mindy.
I don't wanna make it fine.
All right. There we go. All right. Who am I missing? Aaron or Titus, did you roll initiative? Yeah, you did. 12. That's good. A gentleman's 12. Excellent.
Patronized.
I don't see Wraith on there.
I don't see Wraith on here either. Where is it? Where is the young bay? What did Wraith roll? Did Wraith roll? I don't see
Yeah, I'm on there now. I should be on there now. I highlighted myself.
Oh, there you are. Yep, you did. Poe is there.
20.05.
Vaughn, did you roll an ish? I do not believe she did. Hold on a second. Right, Titus, Poe. Vondram, I need your initiative roll. Jennifer. I need your initiative roll.
She doesn't take orders from peasants. I mean, he.
Well,
definitely-
luckily, I am DM Aris 10 and 20. So, I mean, I got to tell you, the Brown family is really clocking some 20s tonight. I got to be honest with you. Right. So, Vondrum got a Twunzo. She's over there, keeping an
That's
eye
a
on things.
14. Dude, that was I rolled an 8.
Oh, sorry. All right. I was scrolled up. Hold on.
I'm saving my 20s. Just
Pull your
saying.
scroll up.
All right, cool. All right, here we go. So, Polearm and Wraith, first and second up. Pole, what do you do?
I'm gonna swing at that zombie right
This
now.
guy moving here, right here, that's moving towards you?
Yep.
Got it. 16's a hit. Now, are you using this as slashing damage?
Yep.
Okay, now you're in a position where you're not crowded. You can do that. Excellent. So you slash down and take off a big piece of it, which plops to the floor, and a significant amount of damage, but it's still up and dangerous. Wraith.
What, babe?
I said Wraith.
This guy right here.
Which guy are you shooting at?
This guy.
Okay, so you see that there. So back there, you see there's a cluster of broken masonry, and there's also what looks to be like tree roots or something that sort of is grown into this area, and you see this guy sort of extricating himself out of that sort of entanglement. It's difficult terrain like crazy, but he's coming. Yeah, there are other ones there as well.
Okay. Okay. Well, this one I'm going to shoot.
Okay.
15.
15 will hit.
9 points of damage.
Okay. Shunk. Got him. All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Vondrum, you're up next. You going to do anything, or are you just going to hang back?
Yeah, I'm gonna put lightning sand. I'm gonna throw my cantrip right here.
All right. How big is that? Is it 10 foot? 10
I'm
foot
sorry,
square or
I'm gonna
10 foot
actually
radius?
put it up- No, I'm gonna put it back here, 5-foot radius.
5 foot radius.
That should fill that whole lower area, right? Okay.
All right. Where do you want to put it? Like right here?
Right,
You can move that circle if you want.
I did, right there.
Right there. Okay, cool. All
And
right.
then I'm gonna keep my position right here, I guess.
Okay. Sounds good.
And actually, I'm gonna stand right here. Okay, that's it.
All right. Awesome. All right. Arendar.
Op fire, swing at the first thing that comes up next to me.
All right. So you are readying an action. Okay, got it. Titus, where are you? Oh, there you are. You're in that corner there. All right. So you see Vondrum sort of step aside. Arendar and Wraith seem to be facing some other room. And Polearm just slashed the shit out of this guy. What do you do?
Do I see?
You see this one, this zombie certainly, and you can see that there is light over here behind it because you suspect that there's some sort of damage at the street level that's letting light, because it's daytime, so it's letting light come in.
Okay. I am going to fire at the zombie or whatever creature it is I see.
Okay, you're talking this one right here?
I believe so.
Okay.
I'm having trouble with my everything. So let's see. 15.
15 will hit. Was it a acid splash?
Yes.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Do that thing that you do.
2.5.
2.5 points of acid damage. Acid splashes all over the creature, but does not bring it down, does not get into the eyes, even though that's what you were aiming for. Do you want to move at all or anything? Get closer, maybe run past that guy and see what's going on in that lighted area over there?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Who can I get cover behind? I'm having trouble seeing on my map.
There's some pillars and stuff over there. You could probably get in behind.
Pillars of virtue. Okay. Sure. Let's see. Where's? I guess I will move here. I think.
Okay, so you're getting up on there. So that's a little bit of difficult terrain. You have to climb up, but no problem with your speed.
Okay.
All right, so you're getting in between Polearm and Ray, sort of snuggled down in there. Zombie time. So this guy is moving towards you, Arendar, which is going to trigger your attack of opportunity. 1, 2, 3.
My damage rolls have sucked.
1, 2, 3, 4. 22 is a hit. 7 is not great. But it is slashing, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so full damage there. Not enough to kill him. So he is going to try and bite you. Because that is what they love to do. They love to bite. 14. Is that a successful bite? It is. I know it is.
He bit my shield.
He bit my shield. So you get the shield up. You're just like, his teeth are all over the top of it as he fights you. This guy is trying to get close enough to you. You can't get close enough to you. So he swings an arm, but it's not. He doesn't get to you. And this guy's like pushing for that, trying to get out. Right. This guy is going to step forward onto the platform and try to bite polearm, because that's what zombies love to do. Does not have a ton of luck there, but he is doing it anyway. Oh no, what are you doing?
I am going to, let's see, go, can I reach that guy? You know what, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and I think I still have time to do one attack.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Then here it comes. Here it comes. This is
Punch to the teeth.
No, it's boot to the head.
Flurry
to the head.
This is flurry of blows, crane style. So I'm -2 to hit, and I've factored that in.
All right. So what is crane? Why is crane style so fancy? If you got -2 to hit here.
Well,
you fight defensively.
Okay.
But normally it's.
Oh, you get it.
It's -4 to your attack and +2 to AC, but it flips around.
Yeah.
And it eventually ends up to where it's -2 to your attack, but +3 to AC.
Yeah. So,
nice.
So it actually becomes a positive as opposed to a negative.
Right now I'm -2 to hit, but I get +1 AC.
All right, let's see you do it. And you're doing the flurry? Wait, you can't do flurry of blows. It's only for full attack action, right?
Yeah, so it's just the first one.
Okay, so attack 15, yeah, boot its head. 5 points of boot damage, but it's not slashing, so it only does, in this case, however, half of 5 is 2, and 2 is what he had. So you see Ono's boot reach out, and he just like crushes this guy's skull, and he falls backwards onto the ground. But at this point, you also hear a fair amount of moaning coming from the area that's lit.
All these zombies.
They are coming. There's a lot of moans. So let's see what they do. So these guys are going to go splooch.
Last free action, I'm going to say, Vondram, we need another sand trap set up around this door.
Vondram would say, gotcha.
Splooch. So what they have to make reflex saves or get entangled?
Yeah, I think it's a DC 15. Hang on, let me look it up.
All right, let me check
That's
the
what it was last
reefs.
time.
What's that?
That's what it was last time.
DC 14. It's a cantrip. It's a DC 14.
DC 14. All right. The closest one? Nope. The bloody one?
Woo!
Nope. I'm going to go ahead and roll the back one now because he's going to be in a second. Nope. So all 3 of those guys are going to get caught in there as they try to sort of pull themselves out as they're trying to, I mean, they're trying to reach you, but they are entangled. Now, entangled is not stuck forever.
Yeah.
So what entangled does, since they already only have 1 action, so this may be more problematic for them anyway, but let's just check that. I want to check the entangled
Because
condition.
their 1 action would be just to stand up, but they couldn't, right? Or
Yeah, so it impedes movement. An entangled creature, it moves at half speed. So it does not prevent movement unless the bonds are anchored to an immobile object or tethered by an opposing force. And that's not the case. They're just sort of like in this crap. So they are moving at half speed, can't run, can't charge mildly. So they're not stuck, but they are slowed.
I thought they were entangled. I thought they had to do a save to free themselves.
That's the entangled condition, and the character's ensnared. Being entangled impedes movement, but does not entirely prevent it unless the bonds are anchored, like you tie somebody up, like they're tied. So the entangle spell, for example, like a druid entangle spell, the branches and leaves are entangled, and they are anchored to a tree or to the ground or something like that. But this is just quicksandish, so it's not anchored to anything. Yeah, they can move. They can move through it, but they are moving at half speed. Their speed is 20, so they can only move 10, and they only get one action.
No. Why not?
Okay, and then those
Okay.
guys.
I've been
1,
doing
2,
it.
3,
okay.
4.
Oh boy, that's good, Les. Yeah.
Oh,
I used to do that to scare my kids. They really loved it when they were children and had just seen their first zombie movie. Come in there in the room at night and be like, it's fun to watch them shit themselves. All right, top of the order, Polearm. This guy's pretty close to you. Now, do you have to be far enough away from him so you can attack with the spear, or can you also attack at 5 feet?
Which guy is close to me? I'm not seeing anybody.
Oh, he's dead. Never mind. He's dead. Never mind. The dead guy is too close to attack.
I'm dead.
If you want to do that. Ono's close enough to attack.
I'm going to move over to this corner here behind Arendar.
Okay. Making Titus the point.
You're leaving me exposed.
All right. What are those? Oh, you're attacking that. Ooh, fumble. 18 is a non-confirmed fumble, but that does stop your turn.
Yep.
Did not get that guy. Wraith, you're up.
Arrow to the guy that I've already hit.
Okay.
25. 7
5
points
to
of damage.
hit. 7 points. That's going to do him. He falls in a heap at Arendar's feet, but immediately those other two guys move to take his place. Anything else for you?
Well, not immediately. They're slow-moving zombies.
Well, not immediately. Yeah. So they're just looking down and they're like, ooh,
Ooh. Difficult terrain.
ooh.
No. So, no, I'm done.
Okay. Vandrum. These guys are moving through your quicksand slowly, for sure. They are entangled with it, but they will get out of it next round.
Can I make a
Slowed
5-foot
them.
step here so I'm hidden by that wall?
Yeah. I mean, you could just go around it if you want.
Well, I just want to make a 5-foot step so I can cast grease right here.
Okay, where you right there. Okay, so that is a 10-foot square. Hold on,
You can actually do a full move, like a full 30-foot move, and still cast a spell.
Okay, well, what I want to do is I want to get myself here so when they break through, I have attacks of opportunity. So actually, I'd rather be
Okay.
10 foot, right? That'll work.
All right, so that you move that where you want to put the grease.
That's a good spot.
Okay, or maybe
Okay.
like here. That'd be good.
And I'm thinking right here.
Okay.
If you want to get tactical, if you can put it in the other room, then Ono can hold the doorway by himself.
Well, I thought about putting it in the other room, but that's fine too. I just kind of decided it wasn't. Ooh, now I see how many there were up there. Yeah. I'll put it
Yeah,
right
that's a world of hurt coming down. And if they get in this room, we have to fight all of them at once.
there. Now this isn't entangled. This is different. They have to make a save every time.
This is different. They will have to make a save to sort of get through it.
Now this is a DC 15.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, and then basically Vandrum is just going to pull out his spear for attacks of opportunity.
Okay. Sounds good. Arendar. Do you have reach on that spear? By the way, Vandrum.
I do.
All right. So you are deadly. So like when somebody gets here. Okay, Arendar.
Same
You
thing,
can't-
back on op fire, waiting for someone to get close so I can swing.
Okay, sounds good. So you are doing that. Titus,
I am going to.
run through that grease. That's what you want to do.
I'm going to run through the grease. I'm going to body surf. And,
You've got, and let's be honest, you've got grease running experience. So
I
you figure
do.
this time is going to work a lot better.
I think I'm going to try to shoot acid splash at this zombie. Yeah.
Okay, you're going to split the defense and shoot past Arendar? Definitely. Go for it.
Okay. Well, if you insist.
time for a natural one.
Joker, Joker.
13. That is a hit
All right.
on this guy. Good old acid.
Damn it.
2. So a little bit of acid damage. Every little bit helps, so don't kick yourself, Titus. All right. You going to move it all? Like run to the north? There looks to be safety in that lighted area.
No, I'm hiding behind a couple stout fellows.
Okay.
I think I'm good.
All right. Sounds good. All right. First things first. This guy is going to move up to here. So go ahead and take that attack of op. 10 is going to miss. And it's going to try and bite you. It's actually going to move over a little bit because these are tactical zombies, and he's going to let his buddy in and get a little closer so he could bite you too. Because I'm that kind of DM. 10 first, and then 13. So a couple of bites. You got your shield up. You're just blocking these guys, and they're like trying to bite you. They can't seem to get at you. But that's where they are stuck. That guy, he is out. So we're taking him out. Oh no. You could leave if you wanted to. I'm just saying this might be an interesting kind of like turn, like a plot twist. Turn it on its head, run forward, leap over the grease, land in there, and then you're gonna get him in like that sort of pincher movement that I hear so much about.
All right.
Good work.
If you can hold that northern door, that would be super helpful.
Okay. Sorry, friends. There's a lot of background noise, and my headphones aren't on. I see a bunch of zombies. I can hold this. I could move here and hold this door.
Yeah, I think that's what Mike was saying. If you get in that, get in that space, use the Alt key to move and position yourself the way you want.
Right there. All right. I'm gonna stand right there and punch anything that tries to come through.
Gotcha. Okay, so you are moved into position and you are ready to attack the zombies. Well, you won't have to wait long. So these guys are going to try and push through. So they can only move 10. So 1, 2. He moves to there. I'm going to move him. Hold on a second. Move him out of the wall.
Is this thing up here? Is this grease?
That's grease.
Okay.
1, 2. 1, 2. So these guys are moving slow, but they are moving nonetheless. All right, let's see what happens. The DC on that is 15, did you say, Vondram?
For this one, yeah. For grease, yeah.
Yes. 15 on grease, 14 on the lightning sand.
Gotcha. Okay, so make a reflex save or fall. Zombies known for their quick reflexes. Stagger into there, and let's do that. So this first one's going to come here and try to get there. Let's see. I'm going to move them into position and then see who falls. So these three will get there. Then these guys are going to come up and line up behind there. We'll just move him here, him here, him kind of going around this way, and this guy coming over to here. So I got 3 reflex saves I got to roll, and my bonus is 0. So 1 goes down. First guy goes down. Plop. Second guy also plop. Oh my God. So all 3 of these zombies hit that grease and go down. So they are now prone and crawling, or trying to crawl in the grease.
A stink bug made their stink.
They just go down. So they're like, and now they're like, damn, what happened? So just to see, can they crawl? I think they can.
Crawling provokes.
But they need to make it would definitely provoke, but they also need to make a DC 10 acrobatics check, means that they can't move. So let me just check.
They can't move around and must.
Let me see. I'm looking at their skills. Weirdly, zombies do not have any acrobatic skill.
They don't?
Yeah,
No way.
so untrained 0. So all right, so they're going to try and crawl towards Ono, but they will absolutely get attacks of opportunity when the turn arises.
Oh my God, that looks so good.
It did work good. Polearm, you are up.
All right, I'm going to attack the one to the left of Arendar and miss again.
That's a miss. What are you gonna do? You move, maybe move closer. Just jump over the, jump on Arendar's back, and then flip over into the room.
We'd be like Master Blaster.
Yeah.
Sit on my shoulders and just stab people. And
Sounds
I
good.
guess I'm going to send Lorelei over on the other side to
fly in there. Can she provide flank, because that puts her as a combatant?
She can flank, yes. She's
Or
basically by distracting.
she's flipping around. Has everybody gotten a look at Lorelei?
Where's Lorelei at now? Where'd you put her?
He flew her over the top of the zombies, and now she's flitting about behind the zombies, trying to distract them so as to provide flanking bonus to both Arendar and Polearm.
Got it.
All right. All right, Wraith.
So do I get flanking bonus
You're a rogue, and it's an arrow. Yep, you do.
on this guy?
And it would be sneak
Right,
attack
that
too.
guy.
Well, but they're immune to sneak.
They're immune to
attack
precision damage, right? That's true.
Right. So I get the +2 to hit, basically.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna shoot at the same one that I've been firing at.
Okay.
So
22's a hit.
23 plus
23.
2, 25.
always
So
miss
it's 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Another arrow slams into this guy. And he actually steps backward a little bit for the force of it, because I mean, you're just like bending that composite bow back, and it just whacks into him. Almost goes out the other side, but did not get his head. Got him in the sort of like the neck area.
Didn't I hit that one before?
You did, and he took damage before. But remember,
Okay.
he's got
Yeah,
DR
no.
versus piercing.
I get it.
Okay, cool. So movement at all?
No.
Bondrum. What's it all about, Vondrum?
Okay,
Yes.
I was measuring. Okay, so this guy, he's kind of standing on a wall, isn't he, Les?
Yeah, he's sort of next to a wall. He's kind of moving forward, but yeah, he's like next to the wall, kind of coming through there.
Okay, so I'm going to ignore him for a moment, and I'm going to throw these. I can put a lightning sand behind the grease, which again is a cantrip, so it's not costing me a spell slot.
All right.
And I would like to put that sucker right here.
Right there?
Yeah, kind of more like right over here. Wait.
You should be able to move it. Go ahead and move it to where you like.
Yeah, right here.
So there's a little bit of overlap. Does that make that little portion greased lightning stand?
I think it makes a greasy sand.
Greasy sand.
Or sandy grease, which is even worse, actually.
Yeah, that is grease. It's worse. Lots worse. All right, so that's going to be there. So these guys need to. Well, they're essentially slowed. I can make some reflex saves. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 guys affected by that. So let me just go ahead and do those real quick. Nope. Definitely nope. Mostly nope. Very nope.
Wow, you're rolling like crap.
These
sorry.
guys suck. So those guys are all stuck now in more lightning sand.
I'm gonna kind of over my shoulder to Wraith say, yeah, we got more company coming here. They slowed them down, but they're coming. That's it.
All right, Arendar. These guys tried to bite you. You're not gonna stand for that, are you?
No.
15 slash, that will work. Who are you hitting?
Guy right in front of me.
Guy right in front of you. Oh, that's a 17 actually because of Lorelei. Oh, you don't have flanking with Lorelei on that. So this guy you're talking about?
Yeah.
The wounded guy? Okay, yeah, no flanking there, but 15 is certainly enough to hit.
So 8 damage.
8 damage slash. All right. That actually is going to be enough. You split his skull with the falcata and he goes down. And this one begins moving towards to bite. But it's Titus's turn.
I'm going to shoot an acid splash at him.
Okay.
And 20.
20's a hit. Acid weaves its way through the guys and splashes on this guy's face.
2.
2 solid points of damage. There you go. Awesome. It's his turn. He's going to try and bite Arendar because that's what he loves to do. 18 should be enough. I know it's not enough. Never mind. So he gets the shield in the teeth again, which is keeping him away. Oh no, you're up. What do you do?
Right. Can I punch that guy who's struggling in the grease?
Sure, you can kick him.
Yeah, and you get a +2 because he's prone.
Yep.
Here it comes. All right then.
So basically,
you could do flurry of boots on this guy if you wanted to.
The +2 negates the -2 you get from doing the
Crane style.
the crane style.
Okay. Can I just
Like a dance.
Kind of like you saw them do the kick on the Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Pretty much what you're doing.
I could explain using an interpretive dance right now, but it's late. I'm tired. It's not much.
I would just do your macro for the whatever, and it's what the numbers are. So
It was from the interpretive dance.
yeah.
Anyway, wait. So should I just do my
Regular flurry of blows? Yep.
Or in this case, flurry of boots.
Yeah, flurry of boots.
Actually, I set up an unarmed. Here, I'm sorry. You know what? Here.
Flurry of boots. We'll add pluses to that. So 21 and 15, both of those will hit.
It doesn't have +2s to them. They're
well, these are -2. They've got the minus.
they're as is.
Oh, they're as is. Okay, so 19 and 13. Well, both of them are going to hit anyway. So, so that's 2 boots, 15 points of damage. 4, 3. Okay, so it will
Head
be
stomp.
Boom. Head stomp on its head. You do some fracturing, but you don't smush the brains out like you wanted to. Which is sad. I wanted you to see that. I wanted to see those brains get smushed, but okay. All right. You're going to stay in that position. So the zombies. All right. So 1, 2, 1 is so that Vondrum that would provoke your readied spear stab. So go ahead and take that. 16 that will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Sorry. Okay. Damage will be 1d8 plus 1.
And I'm assuming you're using slashing as opposed to piercing.
Now, this is my charged weapon, so I'm just going to do piercing.
Okay.
Which
max damage. Nice.
And then I get fire damage.
Ooh, okay.
1d6.
6 points of max fire damage. Now fire goes straight through there, but it was half damage for the pierce. So so you pierce him in the rib cage, and it sticks in, and the fire just kind of blooms out. So now his rib cage is on fire, but he's still coming at you. And he does finish the rest of his move and try to bite you with his flaming torso. Well, he doesn't bite you with his torso, but you know what I mean.
So I guess with the spirit, Alvin Branch, you really can do slicing damage too, because it says
you can. You bring it down because it's a leaf-shaped blade.
I'm sorry, I didn't really understand. I knew that you had said that earlier. I didn't think that my spear, because I call it a spear, but it says irregular intervals, each angled forward and tipped with a small leaf-like blade.
Yep.
So, I didn't know, so I'll take that.
Okay. He is going to try and bite you. 14, is that a successful bitage?
Thank God, no.
Okay. He misses. So the other guys, he's not 100% out, so he's still stuck a little bit. And so is he. So these guys, you see these guys start to come, they're coming around that corner. But that's it for them. All right. So first things first, grease guys, they have to do an acrobatics roll to crawl. So here we go. Front guy that just got stomped. Ooh, he made it. So he is going to crawl, but he can't crawl any far, but he will crawl far enough that he's going to try and bite Ono on the leg.
If he's crawling, then Ono gets a strike.
Back of opportunity.
Back of opportunity.
All right, he gets it, but he can't kill him in time for me not to deliver that nat twinzo.
Ooh, wow, ow.
And I'm going to try and confirm it right now.
Wait.
No confirm, but it's a hit.
Do I get
You get an attack of opportunity. You can try and play, and you may kill him, but not before he delivers the bite.
Do I get evasion? That's avoid damage from
reflex save.
area?
Yeah, no, well, no, yeah, that's from area of effect spells and stuff like that. This is just a flat out attack.
Okay, so my combat. Okay, never mind. All right. So ouch, that hurt. So I roll. I lose how much?
7 points of damage, and
Ow.
I need a fortitude save.
Sure. Fortitude. Son of a gun. Let me find that here. Fortitude and.
Appreciate this is maniacal.
Natural 20. He bit you, and there's so you rear back and you look. You're like, oh my god, he bit me. But then you look at you're wearing whatever these like leather gaiters or boots or something like that. And while it did damage to you, it did not break the skin, so the zombie virus was not transferred.
Okay. Now, do I get an attack?
100% yes.
Okay. Should I use my I set up here and
You can't do flurry of blows. You just get a single attack.
Just
Single
do
stomp.
flurry of blows because the bonus is the same. So
Yeah,
just
bonus.
do
Yeah,
that and
just
just take
hit
the
that
first
thing.
one.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a miss.
Okay.
Oh wait.
Yeah, he gets pluses because he's prone.
For prone, he gets how many? +2? Or +4? I think it's +4.
It's 2.
It's 2, so that's still a miss. AC is 12. So that's still a miss, even with a 10. So yeah, you didn't get a chance to stop him, and he looks like he's readying for another bite. This guy moves, tries to crawl forward. Let's see if he gets his acrobatics. No, he's just. This guy tries to crawl past him, see what he can do. Nope, they're all stuck. Okay, so those guys can move 1. They can only move 10, but they're getting stuck as they kind of like move around. This guy's going to get stuck over there. He's going to roll his thing. He's not. He's still okay. This guy's going to move up to here. He's going to step up here. He's going to step up here. Yeah, okay, so they're coming through. You also begin to hear moaning coming from behind those guys. So maybe even more of the zombies are back there.
A sheetload of zombies.
Indeed. All right. Let me go ahead and do this guy. That one. Sorry, 1 second. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's it for me. Poll.
All right, I'm going to try hit the same one and miss again.
That's 3 misses in a row, dude.
You front loaded your dice.
That's because he had 3 20s in a row.
Yep. All right. No movement or anything like that?
No, I'm going to stay.
High bowels.
Okay. Okay. Arendar.
Taking a swing on this guy.
Okay.
And this is going to be a +2 since I'm flanking.
19. That's a hit. 12 points of damage. I'm reading that right?
Yep.
He goes down. Another falcata to the dome, and he goes down with his brain split into pieces.
That's a worm.
It is a verm, so Mike gets a verm.
How you gonna do your brother like that?
You know what I think I've gotten?
I thought we was family, bro.
I think I've gotten all my verms from you.
Yeah, I know. You're getting a little heavy.
By the way, Chuck, I just
carrying your ass.
I just want to give you a heads up that Tom Bowman has taken aim at you from the verm chart. You're at 10, he's at 9, and he wants the. So just so you guys know what's at stake here in the verm chart. So we're going to be ending the current verm chart at the end of the year on December 31st at midnight, and currently the what's at stake is the newly invented Verm trophy.
The Verm Cup.
As you can see, the Verm Cup, and it says, you can see, it says Verm on it. See?
Okay. Since that was just one swing.
And that was a 1 on there too. So the Verm Cup and a certificate of merit suitable for framing. So I'm just saying what's at what's at stake here. All right, go ahead.
Since that was just one swing, I've still got my movement. You go 5, 10, 15.
Mm-hmm. Okay, go over there, kind of get involved. That one would get maybe an attack of opportunity bite. Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. He loves to bite that one. So
actually, technically, I can go diagonal and diagonal, but it doesn't really matter.
I'm just going to say he went through that. You went through this square, which is a threatened square.
Okay.
Yep. So all right, he missed anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right, that's Arendar. Wraith. After your brother stole that kill from you, you're starting to feel a little put upon.
This guy right here in front of Andy.
You're gonna just like switch directions. 16 to hit. That is a hit.
So 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. Only had 2 left. That may be a verm for you, because I don't think that is a verm for Chuck.
Now that I know what's at stake, I got to step up my game.
You got to step up your verm game. All right, nice takedown. Can you move it all or anything like that?
Those of us who are not going to win the Verm Cup, we know we're not going to win the Verm Cup. Can we play spoiler?
Sure.
Okay.
Now I know that I need to start delaying my action until after Arendar.
Yeah.
And just sweeping up what he leaves.
See, that's what you've been doing wrong. You've been beating me in initiative.
Yeah, see, and now I understand it now that I know what's at stake. No, I'm not going to move. I like the high ground here.
Gotcha. Okay, so let's these guys are going to move 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 and let's see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 5 6. So he's going to get up there. Okay, that's them, and then these guys 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 right there. Okay. More zombies seem to be coming from other rooms deeper in the area. They will and Ono is there at the doorway is like, ha ha, feel my boots, but there's gonna be a lot of them there. I don't know that he can take them all by himself. Bondrum, what are you gonna do? An arrow just got in the dome of this guy that was right in front of you that tried to bite you, but there's another one right behind him. Luckily, you got Arendar next to you. What are you gonna do with him?
I'm gonna tell him. I'm like, oh, you guys are here, great. I'm gonna go play with my fire.
Hey, weird flex, but okay.
So I think actually I'm going to climb up into here so I can shoot over. How tall's the door over?
It's a doorway, so it's just it's not really a door. I mean, you could shoot over it. It'd be more like shooting past Ono rather than shooting over it. Now, remember, these guys are prone, so missile weapons, they get a bonus on AC as opposed to a negative.
They get a bonus. Well,
yeah, but there are other ones that are standing that are behind them. So these 3 are on their are trying to crawl, but the ones behind them are all standing. Now, some of them are stuck in the lightning sand that you've made over there, and some of them don't seem to be stuck. But
the very nature of alchemical fire. I mean, if it lands.
I didn't think that. I didn't know what you were going to do. So yeah, it could hurt them.
I mean, that's the goal. So I'm going to shoot for literally right in the middle of them. You ready?
Alchemical fire. So show me your target.
Yeah.
What'd you roll? Nat Twonzo and a 16. Yeah, that's a crit. So show me where were you looking to land it?
Literally right in the middle of the guy in the middle.
Okay, right on the middle. So you nailed him. So let's just look at alchemical here. Fire.
Every creature within 5 feet of the point where the flask hits takes 1 point of fire damage from the splash. It's D6 for the guy in the middle.
Okay.
On a round following a direct hit, the target takes an additional 1d6.
Okay, you also did what is essentially a ranged crit. So targets, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Hold on a second. Oh, okay. So swing through. Target suffers max damage, and you gain 1 free attack against another adjacent foe that you threaten with a -5 penalty. Since this was a thrown weapon attack, I'll say if you want to do another action, you will get it. But it's max damage. So the fire lands on this guy, and he catches on fire.
So he's
Fine.
D6. He takes D6 then, or 6
Yep.
points.
6 points.
Every guy right around him takes 1.
Okay.
Every creature within 5 feet of the point where the flask hits takes 1.
All right. So there is fire all over the dang place in there.
And then the next round, the original target will take another D6.
Okay, and he is like on fire.
Yeah. Big
Okay.
time.
All right. Hold on, I gotta get all these 1 points. It's just 1 point of damage. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's all right. Beats nothing.
All right.
All right, and he gets 1 too. And then this guy's on fire. I'm just gonna mark him as being on fire. Whoops.
Hey, Chuck, that's a whole lot of verm choices up there.
They're all damaged. So nice. So Vondra, you get an extra action if you want to use it for something. You've moved, so because of the crit, you get an extra action if you have something else that you can do. If not, I understand. But
No, I'm feeling like this is a pretty good. Well,
Yeah, you moved and did an action, so you're done.
yeah, but there's something.
well, she had a confirmed crit, so she got max damage, and normally it would give her another attack at an adjacent foe at -5. I mean, you can try and do that with whatever if you have another ranged weapon or something like that,
I
or
can go like an aim for this guy here.
with a fire.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, absolutely, you could do that.
but if I miss, I'm going to hit Arendar, and I'm going to give
Even
him.
if you hit, you're gonna get hit Aaron. He's within 5 feet.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
No,
But I
do
can
it.
go ahead and re-aim at these guys.
You could aim at a different guy if you wanted to throw another flask.
Okay, I'll aim at this guy.
All right, now you get -5 on this throw, though.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
So what do I need to hit?
Well, their armor class is 12. So you would hit.
Ooh, and she misses.
That's a miss. So okay. So weird. Ooh, so give me a
Yeah,
D.
wait a second. When you miss, doesn't it go somewhere?
It goes somewhere. So give me a D6 and a D8.
I should have stopped when I was ahead.
D6 for distance, D8 for direction.
Okay, I yell 4.
Fire in the hole.
D6, here it is.
All right.
5.
5. So that will be 2 squares in direction 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Direction 5 is so 2 squares.
Wait,
Direction
isn't it 1
6,
square?
7.
I think squares, 5 foot squares.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 squares. Direction 5, which is directly backwards. So it bounces off this guy's head and lands on this guy here.
Oh, I see.
It lands here.
That's not so bad, except
Except that's Ono's going to get a little bit of it. So go ahead and roll damage.
Huh. Okay.
And so this guy will take another one.
So this is just a D6.
And I'm just going to do the surrounders. 3 points of damage. And Ono, you take 1 point of fire damage.
Wait, can I roll a evasion?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. Can you roll? Yeah, can you evade splash damage?
It says there that my evasion can it works against area of effect. So if I roll a reflex save, I take no damage. If I would have taken half.
So in this case, you're not rolling a reflex save. You just take the point. So because it's splash damage, you got like fire splashed on you. So yeah, the evasion would not count for this because you're not doing a reflex save. That makes sense.
I take 1.
1 point. 1 point of fire damage, courtesy of Vondrum. All right, but there's a pretty good blaze going on right in front of you. You see 2 of these flasks just go boom, boom onto these zombies, and 2 of the zombies are burning merrily. The rest of them have little spots of flame on them. They are unhappy boys. Titus.
Well,
are you back?
I will shoot acid at this guy.
All right, sir.
Because he looks like a hippie.
Yeah. Hippophile.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh, natty onezo. Roll to confirm that fumble.
Go off.
Roll it again. Confirm see if you confirm the fumble.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I burned my toe off.
Yes, you did. That would be a ranged fumble. Let's see what happens.
Oh,
Ooh,
shit.
insecure. You take a -1 penalty on attack rolls for 1d4 days or until you score a crit.
Okay.
So that's an odd one. 1 day. So you have a 24-hour, unless you score a crit, the next 24 hours, you have a -1 penalty to attack rolls because of a confidence issue. The acid goes splashing off into the back off the
But I believe in myself. Are you sure? No. But I do. Are you sure? No.
All right, that guy has gone. So it is Ono's turn. Ono, you had a little fire on you.
I am going to. Where's the guy who bit me? Is he dead?
He's on fire. He's not quite dead.
Can I punch him and not get burned?
Potentially. I mean, yeah, you could probably find a place that isn't, burning.
All right. I'm gonna try to do a single unarmed strike, crane style, on this guy, and I want to try to not get burned.
Okay.
So, and I set up, and I'm sorry, I set up an unarmed strike, crane style macro here. I hope it is correct. It says I'm getting an attack of +5, which I'm not sure.
That could be accurate.
Sorry?
Yeah, that could be accurate.
All right.
As long as if you also have the feat that the one that allows you to use your dex for attack, that should be right, exactly what it should be then.
All right, 15 is a hit, minimum damage, and half for bludgeoning, but he only had 1 hit point left, so you do stomp on his flaming skull and crush it, and he begins burning merrily behind on the fire. The fire is burning him. Oops, wrong. Hold on. The fire is burning away on him, and
well, that's what you get for biting me. No biting.
Swiper, no swiping. All right, so he's burning and he's crushed, but the other guys are still trying to crawl your way. But in the meantime, these two dudes are going to try. This one's going to come around here and try and bite you, Arendar, and this one's going to come around this wall and also try to bite you. So 2 bites on Arendar as they move forward, trying to munch on you. Here's the first one. Nope. Second one. Ooh. That looks like a bite, dude.
That one hits.
That one is a hit. So 3 bite damage, and I need a fortitude save.
This is 1 higher.
Why?
Because I haven't adjusted these yet.
Okay. Oh no.
Try it again.
All right. So now it's gonna be 3 higher.
Okay.
You guys can do that.
You made it. All right. So by virtue of your brother saving your life again, you avoid the zombie virus. But you do take that 3 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay. All right. That's those guys. Then it's these
Thanks,
guys.
bro.
So Flame Boy is going to try and crawl forward and use his acrobatics to do so, which he does not because the grease is 15, right?
Yes.
Non-Flame Boy tries to crawl forward, does not. So they are still stuck there. This guy is actually going to, they're all going to stay there. So they can't really get anywhere because everybody's in the way. And they can't move across the grease. Actually, there's room here. He's going to step into here, and let's see what happens to him when he hits that grease. He stays upright, and he's going to throw a bite at Ono. Let's see if that works. Ooh, 18. Does that hit you, Oh no.
My AC is 21.
Oh, no joy on the bite, but he is standing up and he could fall down next time. This guy's going to actually move to here. And so you see all these guys crowding up as we go. Poe.
Eric, your AC is technically 24 right now.
Because
What's
you're
that?
fighting with crane style. So
Because you
you
do
get the
the crane
Oh, yeah,
bonus.
because well, I thought it was just 1+1 bonus.
Oh, it gets an additional +1 bonus.
Okay.
So it gives you 2 already. The +1 makes it +3.
So
it's
benefit,
amazing.
you take a -2 penalty on attack. When using this or using total defense, you gain an additional +1 dodge bonus to your armor class.
An additional +1. You normally get 2, so it gives you 3, and it's only a -2 as opposed to a -4. So it's an amazing feat.
Okay.
My
But it
AC is-
doesn't say anything about an additional +2. Where's that coming from?
A -2.
-2 on attack rolls, +1 dodge bonus to armor class.
Yeah. Plus, when you fight defensively, fighting defensively gives you 2.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, Chuck. I argued with him again about monk stuff.
Yes, we invoke the right of Ranth. Silence
rule-
peon.
The rule of Ranth was just trumps all of you. All right, Poe. Sorry, go ahead.
I missed, and I just sent Lorelei over to flank for Wraith.
Okay. Missed. You're not close enough to hit these guys. Oh, well, yeah, I guess this one, you were hitting at this one?
Yeah.
Okay. No problem. So you sent her over there. That makes her a biteable target, which we will find out momentarily. So Arendar.
Yeah, hurt one of these so it only has 1 hit point left.
I'm gonna swing at the.
Okay.
So
Which
the
one?
diagonal one, is that one kind of?
Yeah, he's coming around. Yeah, he tried to bite you, so he's a combatant. He's ready.
But Lorelei's kind of half up here. Is that a flank then?
She's pretty small. Yeah, I think that counts.
Okay, that's the one I'm swinging at then.
Okay, the one behind the other one, just to give Wraith a challenge.
So a 12 to hit.
Ooh, 12 is going to hit. Barely, but a hit.
So it was her distracting that allowed that to hit.
It was her distraction that you were getting ready to strike, and she went in and just like slapped him on the ear, and he's like, "Arr!" At which point you brought it down, almost killed him with one shot. They have 12.
There you go, man. I set you up. Can't set you up much better.
All right,
Yes.
Wraith, it's your go. You're going to try and shoot that guy, or try shoot Lorelei maybe.
I'm going to move to here. Wait a minute. From here, I get flanked, right? No.
Because
I'll be
the
shooting
other
over-
guy's in the way. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but
Don't
here
get flanked.
I'd still get flank here, right?
Yes.
Because of the
Mm-hmm.
rule
Because
of that.
the
So I'm going to move to
implication.
here and try to verm that one.
Gotcha. Ooh, 24 to hit.
26.
And
hit.
it only had 1 point.
Yeah.
That's another verm for Chuck. Unbelievable.
Suck it, Bowman.
Oh my God, that's really
All
funny.
right, my turn. All right, let's move some zombs. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits that. He's not going to make that. He's going to get stuck. I'm not even going to roll it because it's too stupid to roll. I did roll it, and it was too stupid to roll. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's not in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. These zombies keep pouring into this room. Oh no! Give me a perception check. 1, 2.
Glad to. Coming up. Perception. Where is it? Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find it on this sheet here. For heaven's sake. I am so sorry. There it is. Thank you. 19.
19. All right. So as you just get done stomping this flaming one, you see the other one that came in and kept up state of place. It looks different. Then you see another one of these like different looking zombies kind of popping out of a hole in the wall over here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like crawling out. So you see the rocks kind of fall down and it's like, these seem a little bit more spry than the slow boats that you've been fighting.
I see. Okay. Got it.
These guys, boom, boom. Boom.
I tell my friends, hey, some of these are fast zombies.
No way.
The 800s.
All right, they keep moving in there. It's crazy. Vondram, what do you do?
But I wouldn't give her a fireball right now.
Right?
Can't mix movie genres, Les. What the hell, man?
I'm totally mixing up. None can stop me. All right, what was that, Bond? What are you doing over there? You stabbing somebody?
That was a 15 to launch my fourth alchemical bomb.
Ooh, where is the target? 15 will hit. Where are you landing it?
Right in the middle of the weird big-headed guy. This guy.
Right. So one behind this other place,
Yeah, he's within my range.
right about there.
For this guy here, he should take another D6.
All right, go ahead and roll that.
Okay. And then I'll be rolling a D6 for the guy I just hit.
All right, so 4 points. So I got to put the flames because they cover too much space. I'm gonna put them back a bit. All right, so this guy is prone and just took another 4 points of flame damage as he is blowing up. And then this guy takes 2 points. And then everybody around him takes 1. So this is fun. The splash damage killed the first guy. So he's dead. And then let's see, everybody else.
Yourself.
You just burned yourself. So he takes 1. He takes 1. Wish you could sort of en masse these guys and just sort of like start handing out hit points for these kind of things. It would be nice. Yeah. Takes 1. And so if you don't hit enter, they don't stick, which is a bitch.
Yep.
Here we go. -1. And this guy -1. And then these 2 dingleberries are on fire. So they go back. And the fire is raging on top of them. There you go. All right, so you got a pretty big fire going on. This one has gone out in front of you, Ono, but this guy is standing in front of you, and he's ready to bite you again. It's not his turn, though. It's Titus's turn. And I have a feeling, just going out on a limb here, that there's another acid splash coming online.
And you're still rolling entanglement with the lightning sand for the guys moving into
I
that?
am. That's why. Yeah, I mean, they're slow and they're jammed up. They're getting to a point where there's too many of them, and it's becoming like a little horde, but they can't get through the environmental effects that you did. All right, Titus, what's up, bud?
Yeah, I think it's time to drop acid. I guess I will. Why is it not? That dude, Nosferatu.
Got it.
So
16 is a hit.
1
point of acid damage. We've got Vermsign. All right, Titus, you gonna move or anything? You want to go up there and help Ono and maybe blast some spells into that area?
I
don't know what you got in the way of big booms, but they're all clustered together.
I got. I just
first level, not much.
What's that?
At first level, mages don't have much in the way.
No, we don't. So I'm just thinking of picking apart at Nosferatu.
I don't suppose one of your spells was Burning Hands, was it?
No.
Okay. That's about the only first level area effect spell I know.
No. The only burning was taken care of with penicillin.
Great.
All right, so you're gonna stay where you are then.
You know, I feel like I bought in cheap and real estate is just climbing. So.
All right, gotcha. Sounds good. Titus, that is him staying away. Oh no, you are up.
Okay, let's see. Is there any zombie in reach that I can punch?
There is literally one right in front of you, and I should probably try and let me see if I can get him back up to where you can see him better.
Okay, I'm gonna do a single unarmed strike crane style.
Okay, hold
on. Damn.
Where's the guy? Hold on a second.
He's back.
He's back. All right, there he is. It's hard to see who's on top because I can see through all the levels. All right, so crane strike unarmed. Ooh, that's not gonna be enough. That's a miss. All right, let's see who I got left. It's their turn. Yep, It's their turn. So he's going to try and bite you the way they love to do. I'm probably going to miss because your armor class is way too high for a second level character. So he misses. This guy is going to try and crawl towards you in the grease, which he's been having a lot of success with. Ooh, he finally does. And he does crawl forward, and he's going to try and bite you on the foot. Ooh, 20. Does that hit you? No.
No, sir.
No, sir. All right. So
If he
he's
crawls,
there.
He gets an attack of opportunity if he hadn't taken one already.
You do get attack of opportunity on that. Yeah.
Okay, me?
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Because he crawled next to you.
No, miss. Another poor roll on your part. This guy moves forward into the sludge. So let's see how he does. He falls prone. Excellent. Plop. This guy is moving in behind here. So he's going into the grease. Let's see how he does. Better. He stays on his feet. And then the rest of these guys are not that group. So, and then this guy. So this guy's still going to try and bite Arendar, even though he just got acided by Titus. 11, that's not going to work. And now we're back to Poe's turn.
Okay, I'm going to activate my free movement again. 10.
Okay.
I'm going to get next to Ono, and I'm going to cast a Cure Light on him.
Okay.
Thank you.
How many points?
5.
5-point Cure Light. Excellent. Get those points back. Oh no.
Thank you very
Are you a
much. Thank
second level
you.
cleric?
Say again?
Are you a second level cleric?
Yeah.
It should be +2, so that's 6 points.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
6 points.
Thank you.
All right, Arendar, now's your time to match your brother in the Verm account. They got this guy in front of you. Unless you want to help him. You're giving him flank. You could miss on purpose.
I'm going to swing at the guy above me.
That's a hit for 10 points. He is still alive. He had 11 points left. The problem is you have now denied him a Verm since he's been hit by 2 people now. So you have denied your brother a Verm in this case. He cannot get it because of you. And you gonna move it all?
No.
All
Actually,
right.
yeah, I'm going to take a 5-foot step to there.
Okay. Wraitharoo, he ruined another kill for you.
Oh, well, hell, I'm just going to go wander off and do something else if I can't get a Verm.
Some brother this turned out to be.
I'm going to do a 5-foot step to here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot the guy beside Arendar.
Okay. 11. Did you get any?
12.
Yeah,
12 to hit.
That's a hit.
And 10 points of damage.
That'll kill him. Down he goes. But no Verm.
Still, suck it, Bowman.
Suck it, Bowman. All right. These guys move forward. Boom. This guy is, what the hell is he even doing? Sitting there on fire trying to figure out whether his ass was different from a hole in the ground. They can't move anywhere, so they're not doing. So you see Ono in a thing that causes you a fair amount of consternation. This one comes out of the rocks, sort of extricates itself out, and then it just squats there. It doesn't go into the grease. It kind of looks over, and it's like, no, I'm not going in there. It's just watching you, like it's waiting for it to open up so that it can leap at you.
Wow. Shit. Guys, these zombies are smart too.
They continue to move in there. Let's just go ahead and see if he's stuck. Oh yeah, he's stuck. All right, Vondrum, you are up.
Okay, 5th volley of alchemical fire.
Okay, who are you targeting?
It's just fun.
Now, how many of these vials do you have?
This is my 5th of 6.
Okay.
So I'm going to shoot. How many hit points does this guy in the middle with fire on him? Because he's going to take 6.
This guy has. Hold on. Let me send it to back. He has 9 hit points left.
Okay. Well, that's less 5 because that's the 2nd round.
Okay. So all right. So he now has 4.
Okay, and then I'm going to aim at him again.
All right.
Actually, no, I'm going to aim at this one right here.
Okay. So this one.
Yep.
Got it.
All right, let's see.
14 is a hit. So
All right.
bam, you hit him. What's the damage going to be?
5.
5 for him too. So let's take that off. All right. He is there. And then everybody around him gets a -1 zo. So I'll take
So at
those
this
off as
point,
well.
Von Durham's gonna take his last ball of alchemical fire flask and kind of give it a little kiss and go, these guys are fun. Tuck it back in his pouch and say, I'm gonna leave you guys to do the cleanup. Because I'm gonna go hang out with my friends, you guys, okay? So that's probably the last round of the night anyway.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
I only got 9 minutes left, so.
Okay.
And everybody have a great holiday. Have a great Christmas. I
You
guess
too.
we'll see you again after.
You too.
Thanks.
Merry
Bye.
Christmas, Jen.
Take
Thank
care.
you. Bye, guys.
See ya. All right. That's Vondrum. She's checked herself out for the holidays. What is Titus going to do?
Titus is looking at Vonderum going, that looks mighty enticing right now. Geez.
What, with all the fire?
Fire. Good grief. There's not a lot of targets.
There are. They're just, clogging up in there has solved the problem of them surrounding you.
All right.
But it also created a problem where you're on each of you are on opposite sides of Ono. He's the cork. He's the bung.
Oh my God.
In the keg of zombies.
He's the bunghole.
No, he's not the hole. He's the bung.
Okay, well, I'm gonna fling a bung buster over his head and hit that zombie with an acid splash.
All right.
15.
That's a hit.
Okay.
You hit this guy that's one like right in front of him? Okay.
1.5.
1.5 points. All right. Still looks pretty good, although he's got some acid on him. He's still got a fair amount of chunks on him.
I thought his lips needed highlighting.
There you go. Oh no, your turn.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna hit the one right in front of me. I'm gonna use my unarmed strike again.
Okay.
Go boom.
You could do flurry of blows as a full round action.
So do that again.
Wait,
So
what
19
now? I'm sorry.
you could do flurry of blows if you wanted to.
I think I just did my unarmed strike.
All right.
But-
Yeah.
but-
So if you want to do a flurry, you could just hit unarmed strike again, and that'll give you the 2. The 19 will definitely hit. And crit. And the crit confirm is 24. That is a confirmed crit. You want to do double damage or the chart?
Double damage.
Double damage. All right. So 6, 10.
Want to take this guy out?
It is going to be enough. You did 10 points of damage total. It had 9 left. He is down.
Okay, good.
Boom. They're starting to get a pile of zombies at your feet. But it's time. So he's gone. Those zombies are gone. Where are those zombies? I think we're out of those zombies too. I think we're just running. I'm running out of zombies. Poe, you're up.
Well, I can't hit shit for nothing tonight, so I think I'm just going to do a burst. And 30-foot burst is going to hit pretty much all of them, right?
Yeah, Arendar's the farthest, and it won't affect. Or are you going to burst against negative?
Yeah, I'm going to burst negative.
Okay, you're going to burst against undead. All right, so let me put a 30 on you. Let's see how deep that gets into the thing.
Should get them all.
It should get them all. I'm thinking yes. Ooh, yeah, it does. All right, it gets everybody.
All right,
So,
6 points.
6 points of positive energy damage to the zombs. All right, let's.
You got a will DC save of something.
Oh, that's right, DC for half, and that's a will save, right?
It's will save and. Yeah,
All right, let's go ahead. I'm gonna just do will save is +3 for reasons that I have yet to comprehend. So
They have no brain, but they have a will save.
apparently, yeah. So I
That's
think
cool.
it's just they can't be affected. It's like you
That
can't have a battle of wits with an unarmed man, right?
that explains politicians.
That explains a lot of things. So all right, so first let's start by the closest. The crawler, Nat Twunzo. So he takes 3 points of damage. The guy to his left, he's gonna roll. Let's see what he does. 1, he takes max 6 points. It was 6, right?
Yeah.
The fast zombie, 10 max damage. He cringes and screams. Ah! The guy who's prone and has never been able to get up out of the grease. Yeah, plenty of damage for him as well. Not really able to dodge there. The guy standing over the flaming guy. Is that 15 to make it?
I've been trying to see. I got an error on my sheet. It says NA on the DC saves. So hang on, I'm trying to figure that out. I suspect 14 or 15, but I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna unless we know otherwise, I'm gonna figure he made it. The guy next to him,
Yeah, he
Nopers.
probably made it.
The guy next to him, another Nopers. 6.
10 plus half the level. Yeah, so it's only a 11 save.
That guy.
Oh, plus
It's 11.
charisma, so 11, 13 save.
13. Okay, so he made it. Guy back here. Let's see what he did. He made it. So he's still alive. Barely. Well, alive as I'm using it in the general sense. Still mobile.
He's still mobile, yeah.
Yeah. This guy made it. All right. This guy. There's a lot of them. Sorry. There's a ton of them. Sorry about this. Made it. This dude. Nopes. And he actually dies. He is destroyed. This guy. Nopes. Not destroyed. I think. Oh, and one final one way in the back makes it. All right. Very cool. You only killed one, but you damaged all of them. All blasting away from the positive energy that Polearm is blowing away with his Fey powers. Arendar.
I'm just gonna move up here and tell. Oh no, he's doing great.
Doing great. Pat on the ass. Wraith, you got anything in mind?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You could try and shoot that prone one, or you could try and shoot past him at that one that looks different.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step to here.
Okay.
And this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
He's standing up, correct?
He is standing up, correct?
Yeah, because I take penalties against prone.
Yep.
So 15 points of damage. Wait, hold on. Yeah, he's still within 30. So 15 to hit. 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. Arrow buries in him. It's a hit, but it didn't kill him.
Yeah, well, obviously.
Okay. They're stuck. There's nothing they can do. He's going to move forward. Hold on. I'm deleting some of these dead guys. Nope, that was wrong. But I got to send that back. And then this guy. Come on. All right, fine. He's gonna move here up into there. He's got to roll his acrobatics, which he makes, and then it's 2 bites for oh no.
No, he's moving over difficult terrain.
He's moving over grease. He's only moving 1 square.
Yeah, but there's a dead body there that you removed for convenience, but he's still moving over difficult terrain.
Oh, that means that he cannot take a 5-foot step and attack, so he does not attack. But the other guy, the guy on the ground, does. 19. That's going to miss anyway. Good call. I will. So he moves into there.
Nice call.
And we'll send that to the back. There's a little bit of fire. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. And then what is this guy's going to move over into here so he gets stuck. Yeah, all the difficult terrain is going to keep them from doing 5-foot steps. None of them are going to be able to do that. You're right. All right, so that's them. Boom, boom. Titus, and then Ono, and then we will wrap for the evening.
Okay, because Titus is already wrapped tightly.
That's sort of Titus's allure, though.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right. So I will fire at this. Damn it! The zombie right in front of. Oh no!
Okay.
Right there.
Yep.
Okay. Wrong guy. Damn it!
Ooh. Oh well, wrong die. I was gonna say that. Keep trying.
Again.
Keep trying. You'll get it eventually. There we go.
Thank
19
you.
is a hit. Acid at him.
Okay.
Excellent. How much damage? Oh man, that was a series of not great rolls.
I'm gonna claw your eyes out, bitch.
And at the bottom of the order, oh no, what do? You got one guy in front of you, you got one guy on the ground in front of you, and a whole wad of these guys behind him.
I'm gonna punch the guy right in front of me.
Okay. Flurry of blows or flurry of boots, which I think we should call.
I'm gonna do one unarmed strike, crane style.
Okay. Oh, natural Twunzo. Confirms crit, no confirm, but you do 8 points of damage. Not going to be enough to kill him, but is enough. He's close. He's close to the end. And anything else? You're gonna move out of the way, maybe open up that whole corridor, let those guys out of there?
I'm gonna stay right there.
Okay. Well, I tried. All right. So it's 11 o'clock, a little after actually, and we will stop there. And the next time we play B Team in a couple of weeks, we will finish the big zombie clean out of 2020.
Wow.
All right. Thanks, guys. This is awesome.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. If I don't see you, talk to you. Have a great Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And we'll see you after the holidays. And I expect to hear lots of tales of great presents.
All right.
All right.
All right, guys. Merry Christmas. I'll see you later.
All right. Check you guys later.
Bye.